Yo, what's cracking, nation? What it do with y'all, man? How y'all feeling today, man? Hope everybody had a good fucking day. Hope everybody enjoyed the fucking Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Congratulations to the Rams. Yay. That is a garbage ass Super Bowl, bro. If I can be honest, man, I felt like they gave that shit to the Rams with all them fucking flags at the end of the game, bro. That shit was that shit was annoying, man. For real, for real. That bro, they wanted them to win, man. They wanted them dudes to win, man. So fuck them. Fuck the Rams. Fuck the Super Bowl. Fuck all that until we win one. You know what I mean? I got to enjoy my time out, you know what I mean, with the fam, got to hang out with some friends and shit, bro. But man, Bengals had that shit, bro. They were not gonna let the Bengals win the Super Bowl, man. It did not fucking matter, bro. They were not gonna let them dudes fucking win. You know what I mean? Um, fucking bullshit ass garbage. Whatever. You know what I mean? It ain't our squad, so what the fuck do we care? Truthfully, you know what I mean? They need to start getting this shit right. They need to start getting this shit right. It's way too many all of a sudden flags. You let them go a whole game without throwing all the flags in the world. You didn't even call it a fucking face mask. You know what I mean? On the wide receiver. You didn't even call that shit. Whatever, man. Hey, yeah, they whatever, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, we here to talk about us and the fabulous moves we're making so that next year we there. You know what I mean? That's what we here to talk about. You know what I mean? We here to talk about all the moves we making so that next year, this time, we ain't even got time to get on live. You know what I mean? We too motherfucking busy celebrating. There's fireworks going off all around my house, man. Fireworks going off all around my house, man, like it's New Year's Eve, dog. I'm just being honest. People in LA, man, they over here like they ain't gotta work tomorrow. And keep telling these dudes, you gotta work tomorrow, so do I. Well, not me, but people around here gotta work. People gotta work. They gotta go get their shit done. Um, yeah, but I hope everybody ate good today. I hope everybody drank merrily, you know what I mean, and got home safely. You know what it is, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So shout out to everybody in the chat. It's a post game show. I'm not gonna be around for all night tonight. You know what I mean? So look, let's just do this. Um, out here by my house, Kenny, they fireworks. Out here by my house, they fireworks. I don't know what they are in the inner city. Different story. But I'm in the suburbs. They fireworks. Trust me, I can see them. They fireworks. Um, look, I'm gonna do this, man. Like I always do. Come on in. Let's talk some shit for a little bit, man. Tell me. Look, I want to hear about everybody's Super Bowl Sunday, man. I want to hear about everybody's Super Bowl Sunday today. I had a good time in mine. Like I said, I went to my friend's house. You know what I mean? Hung out over there, ate, you know, drank, smoked. You know what I mean? I had one beer. The whole time I was there, I think I had one beer. You know what I mean? So I can't even really say I drank, you know. But I had one freaking beer. Fucking beer? Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, I had one Bud Light. Yeah. I didn't stop to get no Hennessy and nothing. I didn't think I was gonna be there that long, nor did I think I was gonna have anything to celebrate. Because our team wasn't in it, so I wasn't gonna celebrate regardless. Um, yeah, but just you know what, the halftime performance was fire. Now that was the fucking best halftime show I ever seen in the Super Bowl, man. Uh, the best Super Bowl show I've ever seen, and I done seen a whole bunch. So please forgive me. I came home. Sorry, I was late. I came home and took a quick 45-minute nap, and yeah, I almost slept through the damn show. I'm glad I was able to hear my alarm. I would have pulled a stew. You know what I mean? I would have pulled a stew. Uh, yeah. I don't. I man. Yeah. Yeah. It was better than Prince to me, man. But to me, it was better than Prince. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Look. Snoop, Dre, Mary J. Blige, 50. Is it me or did 50 get fat? Is it just me or did 50 really look like he was fat as fuck? But 50, Eminem, Lowriders, Kendrick Lamar, man, stop it, bro. Stop it. You know what I mean? If you don't think that show was fire, stop it. You know what I mean? What up, OG? OG's not ready. Don't even know if that's OG. No picture, no nothing. Don't even know if that's OG. We'll find out. I guess it wasn't OG. I guess it wasn't OG. So, yeah, we're not gonna worry about whoever was trying to get in. You know, I don't know if Mary J had the best JT. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt it. Because Kendrick shit was fire too. You know, Kendrick shit was fire too. So I don't know. I can't say that Mary had the best set. I can't. You know, because Snoop came in, you know, beginning and end. So, you know, 50 was nice. You know, 50 was nice, but I think it was what up, Justin? What's cracking with you, man?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I was actually uh, fell asleep for a little bit, and then I was like, nah, I gotta stay up for dirty. So I won't be on here very long. But yeah, the game, it was what it was. But dude, that fucking halftime was fucking badass.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Hey, you know, if you're new here, hey, please like, subscribe, man. Greatly appreciate you pulling up for this after the Super Bowl bash. Hang out for a little bit. I'm not here that long tonight either, bro. I'm not.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm a little sleepy. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Hey, look, I thought, you know, hey, look, I figured I was old, you know, the old school days. Lay down, take a quick 45-minute power nap, get up, feel refreshed, right?
Yep.
When you get old, shit, you just want to go back to sleep. You just really want to go back to
Yep.
sleep. Right?
Yep.
So I almost came in here to go live and say, hey, look, man, I appreciate y'all being here.
I'm out. What's up, Fade?
How you doing, Justin?
What's up, dude?
Yeah. What's up with you, Fade? How you doing, bro?
Good, man. Hey, I just started watching a little bit of that Barrel Air before you jumped on. I was watching it actually when you I got the notification. It's starting out pretty good, man. Know what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. That yeah, that shit was nice. Hey, look, I wish it was us tonight too, man. For real.
Yeah.
I do wish it was us in that Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But you know what? We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one real soon, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get one real soon. That halftime show. Look, that's how a halftime show is fucking supposed to be, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, JT, it's not a movie. It's a series. You know what I mean? It's a series. Each episode is like an hour long. You know what I mean? 45 minutes. Each episode is like 45 minutes to an hour. If I'm not mistaken, 48 minutes to be exact, including the commercials. So yeah. Yeah, it's fire. It's fire. It's not a movie though. It's an actual TV series. You know what I mean? It's just each episode is like an hour. But it's fire. It's well worth sitting there for like a couple of hours and just kicking back and watching some shit. So
yeah, I didn't know they actually named the character Will Smith, right? The character's actually his name is Will Smith.
Yeah, I mean it's the exact same. It's everything that the TV is based on. Everything about the TV show. It's just set in a new time era. You know
What's
what I
up,
mean?
Michael G?
With some, and it's not a comedy. You know, so yeah. I heard that they were supposed to have the Tupac hologram was
Yeah,
there.
me too, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
wow.
there. It was there. They had an issue with the stage. They had an issue with the stage. It didn't coincide with the stages that they already had out. You know what I mean? That they had designed. So they weren't able to go with the hologram because
Wow.
you can't fuck up a $750,000 stage, bro.
No.
You cannot fuck up a $750,000 stage. So they weren't able to get it set up and cohesive with the rest of the stages. So, and if you didn't know, the stages that they pulled out, those were all fucking trucks. Those were all back. Those were all the back trailers of trucks. You know what I mean? 18-wheelers. Yeah. So they weren't regular stages. Those were not regular stages at all. That's crazy.
Yeah, they definitely represented California in that on that show, man. It was all California, LA, everything, man. It was nice.
Yeah, that was God. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say everything was California, LA. You know what I mean? Because Mary J ain't from LA.
No, I know. I'm saying it the way the music, but I couldn't
yeah.
believe how much weight 50 Cent gained, man.
Yeah. Wow.
I was like, I didn't recognize him at first. I was like, is that 50 Cent? Shit, he's
Shit.
he's 100 now. He's $1 now. He's $1.
Yeah, man. Look, I thought it
he's-
was me hanging upside down for a minute, bro. I looked. I said, "Is that 50 or me?"
Yeah, 50 cents past the dollar value, man. Dollar value bill now.
Hey, that nigga is now $20 bill. You know, what I mean? He 50 bill. That's what his name is now, man. 50 bill, not 50 cent. 50 bill. That is huge.
He got that.
That was better than mine, man. 50 bill. I should have said that. You got me on that one.
Yeah,
I should have said 50 bill.
Yeah. Eminem ain't LA either, but Eminem is a Dr. Dre product. Yeah. I honestly don't know how Mary J tied into that. I really don't. But at the same time, I ain't mad at it. It's Mary J. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah, she looked good, man. But I'm just saying, like, the culture that they had out there, they had the Impalas out there, the cars, the California vibes, what I'm talking about, know, and that was nice. No, but you're right, man, because Eminem's from Detroit, right? I think, and so is 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mary Blige, man, she looked good. She did a great job.
She did. Everybody did a great job. You know what I mean? Everybody did a. Yeah. Oh, she was on the Aftermath label, huh? That's right. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the reminding. You know what I mean? She was on Aftermath for a minute. That is correct. For sure. But yeah. Everybody that was on the stage has some type of ties to Dre. You know what I mean? Because Anderson .Paak was rocking the fuck out of them drums. If y'all didn't see that spot with Eminem spot, you know what I mean? Eminem performed with a live band, bro, and fucking Anderson .Paak was rocking the fuck out them drums, bro. You know what I mean? Anderson .Paak was rocking the fuck out of them drums.
Is he Eminem's drummer?
Anderson .Paak?
Yeah, who's he play for?
You don't know who Anderson .Paak is? No. Look up Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
When you get a chance, go Google Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's a producer / rapper / singer / R&B prince. I don't know what you want to call him, man. You know what I mean? He a little bit of everything. He got that group Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Anderson .Paak is a shit, bro. He from LA too. Oceanside. You know what I mean?
Oh, cool. Oh, that's where I got family there. In Oceanside.
Yeah. Or no, not Oceanside. I'm sorry, not Oceanside. What's that shit up there off the 101 out there where the Cowboys practice?
Oh, Jesus.
He's from that city. He's literally
Okay.
from that city.
Okay.
Nice shirt,
Oxnard.
Fade. Nice shirt, man.
He's from Oxnard. You know what I mean? Anderson Paak
Okay.
from Oxnard.
All right.
Yeah. He's from Oxnard, and that dude. I've been listening to that dude since before he was with TDE. You know what I mean? I've been listening to Anderson Paak for a minute. That dude gets down for real. But what's up with you, Captain Jack, man? How you feeling tonight, brother? How you feeling? Look, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the link in. I'm gonna throw the password in
Nice
there.
shirt, Fade.
Oh, thanks, man. I got this at Legion Stadium. It's my Thanksgiving shirt that I got for this year. It's a button up.
It's badass, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
it's a button up too, man. I wore this for the things. I go, I'm going to buy me a nice dressed up button up for the Raider Dallas game. And yeah, I got the thank you, brother. I got it at Allegiant.
I
Fucking
slept through
stands
the
out.
whole game, man.
What's that?
I slept through the whole game.
Jesus.
Or
By accident?
Yeah, I just passed out, man. I missed everything, man. I just woke up. It was like the last minute.
bro,
I just saw like Burrow's getting sacked, and that's pretty much it.
bro,
What's
there was
up,
no,
Cap?
there were
Gentlemen,
no flags the whole game, and then to like the last, I don't know, 10 minutes, then they just started throwing flags, and I think they wanted LA to win or what, man, but it was close to the wire. These guys were pulling, holding, and they weren't calling anything. I was like, all right, they're letting them play, and then they just kind of, I don't know.
What you mean they didn't crip walk? They did crip walk. What are you talking about?
Snoop did.
They did crip walk. They crip walked all over the motherfucking place, bro.
Yeah,
you
they
didn't see him
did.
do the. Come on, man.
What's your thoughts on the game, Captain Jack?
well, as Fade was saying, I actually like the fact that for about three quarters and 10 minutes of the game, they let them play. The most egregious fucking non-call that I saw before in the last 5 minutes of the game was when T. Higgins, took the face mask of Ramsey with no call. That was fucked up, and that should have been called. But other than that, they let them play, and I actually like that because again, I hate having the officials decide the game. Then, immediately after I say that shit, you have the officials in the last what seemed like 5 to 7 minutes of the game said, "Oh shit, are the Bengals really going to win the game? Oh, we can't have that. Stan Kroenke is a billionaire who bought his team and bought this wonderful stadium and all of the action that's there. Oh, we can't have that."
Yep.
So then they started throwing some really fucked up flags. Now I will say the pass interference in the end zone against Kupp was legit. That was legit. But the flag, and I put this, and I wanted to make sure that everybody said this for the comments on my show, which I just had. And by the way, I'm here because it's after midnight, but it's a weekend, and I always try to hit Dirty or Sultan when I can, because again, I don't think it's fair that they always come into my shows, and I don't try to show the love back, and I always try to do that, and I feel bad that I can't do it, but. Getting back to point. Yeah, I know Captain Jack fucking goes off the fucking track and comes back.
Good.
You're good. You're good.
The egregious penalty was the holding call against the middle linebacker when Kupp was going across the middle. It was patty cake.
Ticky-tack.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was more of an egregious. A more egregious call was when the fucking linebacker of the Bengals went over the back of Zay Jones in the playoff game for the last offensive play by the Raiders was more egregious than that. And they didn't call it. And then they played patty cake, and then they decided to call. And it was fucked up.
It was a bullshit way for that game to end, man. It was a terrible ass way for that game to end. I was mad. I was watching it with Rams fans too.
Oh,
Damn. Ouch.
Yeah, bro.
ouch.
I had to tell them, you know what I mean? When I left, they all had to admit, man, that game was given to them, bro. Fuck that. All I want to hear you say is you don't deserve that Super Bowl trophy. That shit was given to you. It's all I fucking want to hear, man. As I walk out this door, is that I'm right. Zit. Shit else.
And how many balled up and were fucking man enough to say that?
All the ones that was there watching the game with me.
Okay. Well, then I'll give them credit there then.
I didn't like the last two play calls that Cincinnati had, though. I mean, when they ran, they could have had that first down. You know,
Oh, they couldn't have.
you don't. They were close.
Nah.
You don't know. It went
In that
shotgun formation
situation,
on fourth down.
in that situation, you don't run the ball. You don't run the ball. You less than a minute with the ball. What the fuck are you running it for?
Yeah, but the last play of the game was a pass play with a shotgun formation.
Yeah, but the play before that was a run. You don't run the ball down like that. You just don't run the ball. You set up in a nice pass formation. Because they played that series the way they played it, that's why they lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is exactly why they lost. You should never put yourself in a 4th and 1 type situation like that, man. You just shouldn't. You know, should have threw a nice pass on 3rd down instead of running the ball.
Now I don't remember where they were in the field of play, but if they were in McPherson's range, were they in McPherson's field goal range?
No, they were like on the 49 or 50-yard line around there.
Yeah, too far.
Okay.
Aaron Donald made the last 2 plays.
Look, if they don't run that ball cap and they throw it for another 15 yards, they're in field goal range.
Okay. I'll admit, when the Rams scored what was the winning touchdown, I started sharing the link to everybody I could on the fucking Facebook links to try to do that, and I got a few people in there. Hey, Philly was in my show earlier as well.
Yep.
But I like I said, I wasn't quite cognizant of exactly what was going on after that. I just saw the play where Donald was, just ate fucking Joe Burrow alive at the very end. And again, it is that bad, shitty play calling. It shouldn't come down to that. But the officials were the deciding factor in that fucking Super Bowl, and they didn't need to be. They didn't need to be, and that's why people were saying, me thinks that the guys with the pug noses, and you go to guys that kind of fucking talk like Fat Tony and the boys might have had some fucking issues with, hey, these motherfuckers are gonna win. Hey, Guido, Tommy, hey, Timmy Two Thumbs, get your ass in here, fucking stop this shit. La Cosa Nostra, babe.
Man, they should have won. They should have won, point blank. I see what the NFL is doing now. It's bullshit. I call bullshit.
Yeah.
I call bullshit on what it is they're doing, man. I call bullshit.
Yeah.
It's entertainment, gentlemen. That's what it is.
I don't want to be entertained that bad, man.
It's not a sport. It's an entertainment industry. And they filed their license not as a sport organization, but as an entertainment industry so they can get away with it.
Too much money involved. Too much money involved, man.
All right, so Jose, I got this hat in Seattle. I actually got this hat in Seattle.
That shit's badass, Dirty.
Yeah, thank you. I got this in Seattle in a custom store. I don't know if you're gonna find it anywhere else. I haven't seen anybody else with it, but you can try Lids. You can look it up on Lids.
My buddy has one similar to that, but he does. I don't think he has the Raiders in the back like that. He has the 2 patches on the front, but I don't think he has Raiders in the back like that, though.
The numbers on this hat are RN11493. When you go look them, when you go onto lids, type in those numbers and you'll find it. If they have it, it'll pop up. You know what I mean? Um, but man, yeah, I hope we're there next year, man. I
Yep.
hope that we're there next year. You know what I mean? If that's how they want to do it, you know what I mean? Shit, we should be in the Super Bowl real soon. I mean, if all the home teams is gonna be winning the Super Bowl now in their own home stadium, Tampa Bay did it last year. The fucking Rams did it this year. I mean, where's the Super Bowl next year? Arizona?
Arizona and then Vegas.
No,
Fuck that. We're going to Arizona and then we're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna win too. Fuck that. Even if we gotta play Arizona in the goddamn Super Bowl, we gonna win that shit. We gonna win that shit. But this is crazy though, man. This was a, you know what? It was like you said, Cap. It was very entertaining for 3 quarters plus. You know what I mean? 3+ quarters. It's the last 2 minutes that I have an issue with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's when all those flags started fucking flying.
Yeah, those last 2 minutes I got a problem with. You know what I mean? Because God, it was just terrible. I mean, I got an issue with that non-call on the face mask too.
yes,
You know what I mean? I definitely got an issue with that.
big issue with that. Yeah.
But what I don't have an issue, well, and another thing I had an issue with is Odell's ugly ass face crying on the sideline. You know what I mean? Dude, if that wasn't the ugliest fucking face I ever seen, bro.
Because like his face, if you look at his crying, like his face was like kind of melting. It's kind of like droopy a little bit.
Yeah, when he went down though, I knew he was done. I knew.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. The Rams, because I feel like he was one of the key factors in the Rams offense. It's like once he went down, it's like, oh well, the Rams are screwed here.
And technically, they were.
Cup stepped up, man. Cup stepped up after he went down, though. Cup did a great job.
Did he really? Did he really? How many
I think
touchdowns
so,
did they
yeah.
score after he went down? How many touchdowns did they score?
No, I'm saying in getting to the end zone, he helped out get stretching that field. The Cup did. I mean, who else on the Rams caught balls?
I'm just saying. Did he really step up, or did the Bengals fucking let us down?
I don't know. They
Yeah,
they
I
had a
think
lot of
the-
trickery
I think-
plays out there too, which
So
is kind of
there's no reason in the world why one man should be beating a defense that's been fucking playing lights out on fire all fucking game, even when Odell was in. They may gave up some shit, but bro, they was fucking playing lights out fireball. There's no way in the world one man comes out and fucking does that, bro. I don't think it had anything to do with him. I think it had everything to do with the defense. I think it had everything to do with the referees.
low.
You know what I mean? What up, Lo?
What's up,
Honestly, bro,
fellas?
look, the Rams won, cool, great. They got the trophy, right? But those last 5 minutes of the game, man. Nah, I think a lot of it had to do with the referees. I think the other half had to do with the defense. You know what I mean? Just the defense overall. So they just blew it in the last 5 minutes of the game. They blew it.
Hey, Dirty, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
play
tell
calling.
you that for the next year, your life's gonna be miserable
Why is that?
because I speak from knowledge. When the fake Pirates won the Super Bowl last year and living in Tampa,
Oh yeah.
my life was miserable. So I concede upon thee. And again,
I already know where you're going because that's the very last thing I said when I walked out. Was like, man, I gotta hear you niggas miles for the rest of the year.
Good point, Cap.
I gotta watch you motherfuckers fly flags. I gotta watch y'all have the parade in fucking LA, bro. Like,
well, 3 people will show up.
no, out here, nah. The whole city will show up.
They're deep now, huh, Dirty?
Oh yeah, bro.
They're more Rams fans than Lakers.
All of a sudden today, everybody and their mama in LA had on blue and gold.
Yep.
All of
But
us.
you know what?
Not me.
It won't transpire because again, speaking from experience, when a certain motherfucker whose name is a swear word on my show decided to retire about 10 days ago, it was like you can hear the exodus of all of the rats rolling off a sinking ship. Okay, and again, the fake pirate fans, and actually, I met a true Bucks fan yesterday when I was out, scouting for sponsorship, and the kid was nice. And you could tell he was a Bucks fan because he had been a Bucks fan for years, and he just kind of, they kind of fell into that fucking asshole who shall not be named as their quarterback. But I admire true Bucks fans, but it's the fucking bandwagon glam-ons, and they're
well, that's
they're the worst. Okay, and so again, I give you my deepest condolences, Dirty, that you'll have to fucking deal with it for a whole 365 plus or minus a week or whatever.
Yep. Yes, I will, man. I will have to watch all of this shit fly for a year. Past that, bro. LA fans don't let shit die, man. You know what I mean? We still running around waving our fucking Dodgers flag championship from 84, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we still waving our
88. 88.
88. Yeah, 88.
well, technically, last time, even 2022 at the same time.
Bro.
Hey, so what happens to the Rams now? I'm not too familiar with their free agency and who how their cap space and how they can they bring all these guys back for next year.
All I know is they don't have any draft
They
picks.
went all in on this. They went all in.
No, they can't bring this whole team back. They can't afford it.
That's
They cannot afford it. Von Miller's gone.
Odell might return on a pay cut, maybe.
Look,
with another knee though.
Odell might be done with football.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much his knee's going to hold up.
Might be done with football after the night, bro. All he wanted was a ring.
Yeah.
All Odell wanted was a ring. He got that.
Donald will retire. Whitworth will retire. Odell will likely retire due to injury. They don't have any capital for the next several years as far as first-round picks. I think, and Von Miller will most likely retire.
They're going to have to pay Cup for sure.
Yeah, and the guys that they're going to have to pay are really going to screw up what else they have. So the fact that they're losing Donald and Whitworth and a bunch of different people, they're not going to be as strong. Remember, I still say that and the Seahawks ain't going to be shit, so it's going to go back to the Niners. And if the Cardinals can figure out a way to fucking win at the end of the season instead of just winning at the beginning of the season, then they might have a chance. But I don't even foresee that because again, Murray is playing like a spoiled ass bitch, taking the Cardinals off his all
of his social media.
All his social media. So he's playing like a spoiled ass bitch child. And I don't know how that's going to affect the Cardinals, but I fully expect the Niners to be the class of the NFC West. And I actually have a feeling that the Raiders will probably play the Niners in Mexico City this next year.
Wait, the NFL's playing in Mexico City? I thought it was in Frankfurt and Munich.
There's a couple different sites. Wow,
that's news to me.
Mexico's one of them.
Right.
I know Germany because that's where my ancestors have come from. So I have because that kind of makes me happy.
Germany. The two London sites will get games. Mexico City will get a game. The big bitch thing about the Raiders playing the Niners in Mexico City is that will be a Raiders home game that they will take. And that should happen.
Oh, you're telling me they're not going to play in Vegas? Oh, man.
The Niners were supposed to go to Vegas this year, but I think that is the attractive site for a game for who would go well in Mexico City, and I see a Niners Raiders game in Mexico City, which will be a bitch because they'll take away one of our home games, which sucks. So
that's
always do it to us,
Aaron Donald and Whitworth both said if they win the Super Bowl, before the Super Bowl was played. If they win the Super Bowl, the likelihood of them returning next year is probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, they're gone. They're
yeah.
gone.
Aaron Donald said there's nothing left for him to achieve after a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He's gotten every defensive record that you could possibly want. You know what I mean? Regular season award, every regular season statue you can want as a defensive player. He has it. The only thing that was incomplete was the Super Bowl. Well, what's good with you? Wasted, Mike? How you feeling, bro? Hey, if you feel like pulling up and telling us how you feel about this Super Bowl, brother, you know what I mean? Come on,
Wasted.
If not,
Come on,
I
Wasted.
understand it's late on the East Coast. I just greatly appreciate you being here at all, my brother. For real.
Wasted. If you come in here, I will stay for 5 minutes.
I'll say one thing though. A good story is that Stafford proved that if you surround him around good people, a good team, he can win. Look,
I just also feel like too, like Stafford also proved like Detroit actually fucked with him.
Yeah, but if you surround people around Derek Carr, then maybe we'll win too. Just give him the pieces.
Yeah, give him the right pieces. I think he'll be successful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, look.
Yes, Dirty.
Pump your brakes on my front office, okay? Pump your brakes on the front office, right? Super Bowl just ended. Right? Just ended. Wait till March 14th. We can figure out what's going on March 14th. That's when we know what direction we head. We figure out March 14th, the beginning day, that we figure out what they're trying to do with this team. And that, if you don't know, that is motherfucking legal free agency period. That's when it starts.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to do it as eloquently, or I'm going to try to do it as eloquently as Dirty said. Pump yo brakes. But this motherfucker is going to bed.
Shit.
It's 1:45, and like I said, I would have came in for like 5 seconds for Wasted, but again, I got work tomorrow, gentlemen, and I use that term lovingly to all my friends. It's always a pleasure. That's why I always try to pop in as I can, and one of these days, first off, we got to get Dirty over a K. We need to get Dirty over K. So make sure all you guys that have channels, pump everybody that's on here that has a channel, like, subscribe, and do that. We need to get Dirty at a K. I need to get to 2K, and then eventually, if I get to 3K, like I said, I'm going to give away a Marcus Allen helmet. But I'm telling you, motherfuckers, you got to be subscribed, and I got to be able to know you're subscribed because I am not chasing after your ass. Because it said, and I'll put you on a prize wheel, and I'm telling you, you better do it on a fucking Microsoft or fucking Android, okay? Because if you do it on an Apple, I am telling you this, I'm sorry, your name will not show up as subscribed, and I can't fucking help you. And I apologize for that, but it's just the way it is. Fuck Apple. Fuck Apple. Fuck Apple. Okay, come on in and subscribe. Get your friends. Like I said, let's get Dirty over a K. Let's get me over 2K. Let's get me to 3 eventually so I can give away that Marcus Allen helmet. Gentlemen, I am fucking out of here. It's a long day, and we'll see y'all this week. Oh, Tuesday, Lyle Alzado show on Chronicles of the Black Hole.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
We'll be there. We'll be tuned in.
Yep.
Always, guys. Be well.
Love you.
All right.
Listen, dude.
Hey, 117 people in this motherfucking room tonight, man. Hey, hit them likes, hit them subs, man. Greatly appreciate it, man. For real. But so we already know you went to sleep, Michael. So we ain't gonna ask you. We'll ask Philly Sports. You watched the game, right?
Yep.
What was your favorite part of the game?
My favorite part of the game is just, other than the missed face mask or that, just, Jalen Ramsey getting burnt by Jamar Chase on that one deep ball.
Yep.
That's like talking all that shit. It's going to really bite you in the ass, doesn't it?
Yep.
But then again, it also happened to Eli Apple too. So, I mean, that's my also favorite part too. So at least someone needs to put Eli in his place. So that's another favorite part too.
What's cracking with you, Richard? What's the deal with you? Raider Bob, how you feeling today, man? Good. What up with you, all eyes? What's cracking, man? What's cracking? Hey, Mr. Bot Man, you gotta go, bro. I don't
got a bot.
I don't cater to the bots. Dirty low.
Oh,
You low. What was your favorite part of the game, bro?
The food.
Talk that shit.
yeah,
Talk that shit.
Here we go.
Yeah. Faye, what was your favorite part of the Super Bowl today?
I like the fact that the referees let him play at first, and I was like, okay, they let him play. There was no flags, but I didn't like the end, like you said, the last few minutes, 5-10 minutes after the game, they start throwing flags. But it was entertaining for a minute. Didn't know who was going to win, knowing that maybe one field goal can tie it. Now they're going to overtime. But they started throwing flags at the end, so I didn't like that. So.
Glad you're alive, Raider Gabe. Glad you're alive, brother.
What was your favorite part of the game, Jess?
Halftime.
Oh,
Halftime was fucking.
Hey, good answer,
God,
man.
it was
Good answer.
fucking
Mhm.
badass.
Yeah,
Badass.
I have to piggyback on that one. You're right.
Yeah,
that
me and you got the same. Me and you got the same answer right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
I should have said that.
Was by
Yeah,
far my favorite part.
for a metal guy, you wouldn't think that I'm hip to the hip hop world, but I am. I love that shit. I love it too.
Yeah, I didn't realize 50 Cent was going to be there. I was like, shit, that's something.
Took up the whole fucking screen.
You mean dollar?
Man, it's just like fucking 2000s nostalgia feels right hitting you hard.
Yeah, it's 50 bill now. It's not 50 cent. Right, Dirty?
Hey, when I seen him hanging up the
game,
channel, I was like, what the fuck? Like, who in the fuck is that? I didn't even know who it was.
I mean, who's the only guy that only wears a bulletproof vest every time when he acts?
You went in there with that wife beater like you used to wear. I was like, dude,
my
you should have wore
God,
something else.
yeah.
Man. You should have wore something else.
I agree with Bugsy too, man. Dr. Dre and Stu, man, shit, that's fucking some nostalgia shit.
Yeah,
bro. They all look. Everybody who performed tonight, bro, fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Everybody who performed tonight fucking killed it, bro.
Yeah.
I wish they would have gave him another song. You know what I mean? I wish he would have got 2 songs out that shit. But
Me too.
you know what I mean? Kendrick too. I wanted to, but the show can only be so long. You know what I mean? The show can only be so long. So
yeah, the song's choice with Kendrick was kind of like, if he would have did Humble, I'd have been like, all right, because that kind of
you know why he did the song. You know why he chose the song to do that he did.
Oh, I love the performance, but it's like for the show, you know what I mean? Football, all that stuff.
There's something behind it, Dirty, that song, or what?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. You didn't. The only part of the song that he edited was "Fuck the Popo." Want to see him dead in the street for show? You know what I mean? That was the only part that they really cleared out of that song.
They made him probably, huh, Dirty?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest in the building, coming to you live from motherfucking studios in New York. We
Gilly
bring
the
to you
Kid,
the man of a million voices, the man who has gotten to 2,768 subscribers. What? In under 2 weeks. The man is a motherfucking YouTube sensation. And if you didn't get with him in the beginning, don't be trying to jump on his nuts at the motherfucking end. Please put your hands together for the world renowned, the one, the only Mr. Wasted Talent. What up, Wasted? What's cracking, brother?
My man.
That's
you
good.
Far too kind. How are you? With Justin, what's going on, man?
What's up, dude? What's cracking?
Going on? What's going on,
cracking.
fellas? Fade, how you doing, brother?
What's up, Wasted? How you doing, brother?
Senor Wasted.
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Just
I got
fucking-
somebody else that want to come out real quick, Wasted, real quick. Now, the next man I'm going to bring out is this man's mortal. This is his motherfucking mortal enemy.
Oh,
These
God.
motherfuckers, I feel like they called each other backstage and said, "Hey, you gonna pull up on Dirty? Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on Dirty. You gonna pull up? Yeah, nigga, let's go debate on this nigga Dirty channel. You know what I mean? This is my motherfucking homeboy as well. You know what I mean? Just like I speak with Wasted behind the scenes, I speak with this brother behind the scenes too. Real genuine motherfucker. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I know why. You know what I mean? So I allow this brother to always use my platform whenever he's available. Very knowledgeable and funny as well. And this is my motherfucking homeboy, Mr. J Tizzle. What up, JT?
What's up, fellas?
That's good.
What's going on, man?
JT.
Hey, so Wasted, man. Let me get your feelings on this game, bro. That we just all just watched, man. You know.
Yep.
How you feeling about that?
I can't help but to feel like there's something behind the way that they called that game at the end. You know, it's like that pass interference call was really, really bogus. There was a few calls that were super questionable. You know, the flow of the game was great. They were just letting them play. Then all of a sudden, man, it's just like that swing of penalties really, really killed the game for Cincinnati. And I don't know, man. You know, sometimes, you know, I don't like to really feed into the narrative that stuff is fixed, or because, you know, it's hard to get too many people to be on that page. But they got a real serious problem with the way they officiate these games in the National Football League. Like, you know, they really do,
Good
man.
for the game.
It's not, man. It makes you look at it with a jaundiced eye, and I don't like to look at sports that way. I want to look at sports as a meritocracy. Like, if you work harder and you work harder than anyone else, you'll get the results. But you know, I know there's human error, and I get it, man. But it just happens way too much, and it happens at the wrong time, and it can't be. I don't want to be irresponsible and say that the game is fixed, because you know what I mean. But I just hate the fact that they give gasoline to that narrative.
I agree. Can I add something to that? Do you feel that way because of the inconsistencies in how they called it? Because they let everything go for 3 quarters, 3.5 to 3.75 quarters, then all of a sudden you're going to call it tight, or because they just called it?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. You know what I mean, JT? Like, it was when they called it. You know what I mean? And it was just like looking at the replay. It's like, dude, like that wasn't a pass interference. It just wasn't.
I'm saying, which one? Because
when they were in the red zone, and I think it was that the one they had Trey Hendrickson.
What, on the linebacker when he crossed
Number
the middle?
Number 55, the linebacker.
Yeah, I'm getting a little feedback. I don't know if that's you or someone else.
Who is that?
It's messing me up.
I think me and Mike were talking at the same time.
Is Mike, you got your mic muted or whatever? I'm sorry, I really couldn't hear what you were saying.
No, we were both asking the same question. Was it the were you referencing the play where it was the Mike linebacker who grabbed the receiver and you felt it was, I mean, subjective, if you can call it or not, or was it the one on Cooper Kupp in the front pylon?
It was the one with the Mike linebacker, because he didn't really grab him. Like, he just was playing the ball. Like, normally when you play the ball like that, you know, you don't get a penalty. And it was a couple of flags, JT, to be honest with you. But it just seemed like, okay, now you're calling the plays now. You know what I mean? Like, when it looked like the Rams might not score and they'll be the team that lose the game at home in the Super Bowl. It just seemed like look, I don't mean to be a conspiracy theorist, man. It just looked weird to me. It looked weird to me.
Most
definitely. I mean, you have a huge market like Los Angeles, and you have a really, really, really small market like Cincinnati.
I think I'm playing into that card. I'm gonna say this.
I hate to say it, but
I'm not disagreeing. I'm gonna say it was clear as day they missed a call. So you knew, everybody knew there's gonna be a makeup call, because the call.
I felt that way with that face mask, JT. I felt that, bro. You're right, man.
I was like, damn, if they I was like, why aren't they showing the replay? And I was like, they missed it. And then when they showed it, I said, ooh, when are they going to call the makeup call? I knew it was coming. They had to get the LA one because literally, if you make that call, the game is a totally different game. It's not going to be the type of game we had because let's be honest, the Bengals the offense was stalling without that play.
Yeah, you're right about that. That blew it open, JT. You're right. They definitely missed that one. That changed the momentum of the game. Everything, right?
It fed the Bengals, and then they're like, okay, it's clicking now. And then that's when Ramsey tried to gamble. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they was challenging Ramsey more than I thought they would.
Oh yeah, they were.
I mean, they got a dog on the outside though. You got to. That's like back in the day when you used to have Rice go against Dion. You know, you're not gonna not throw to Rice because Dion's on him. You know what I mean? So that kid.
It wasn't Rice. They were John Taylor on Ramsey.
Yeah, I know when they switch, right? Yeah, I know they were getting at Ramsey.
They really going at it. Like Higgins was going at him. I can't. Number one was going at him. Even when the tight end was flared out there, they was looking at him like that.
Hey, Chase used him today, bro. Chase used Ramsey on that.
Yeah, he did, man.
6 though. Ramsey hesitated, and he never should. If he didn't hesitate, that's a pick 6. On the one where late in the game, he had a pick 6.
Yeah, he did. You jumped that route. You saw that, right?
No, he did, but he hesitated like he was scared. And if he would have just went, that's pick 6, and that's a whole. You look at him totally different this game.
Yo, JT, like he didn't really jump it though, bro, because like he reacted after he saw the trajectory of the ball. Because he read the play. If he would have jumped it like you said, he'd have been going the other way, man.
Yeah, he flinched. You know how it is in the corner. When you flinch, you're dead. And that's what happened. He flinched when he knew it, and you could see it. He's like, fuck, and that's when he tried to run him down. Because usually when Ramsey kind of gets beat, he won't try and run somebody down, but he tried to run him down, but he had help.
Yeah, he cooked.
Yeah, but I will say the one on the linebacker, it was
on his hips.
It depends who called it for me. But I'm gonna say this. I've seen that called way too many times for it not to be called.
Yeah.
Now the other ones, those are flags. I don't care what anybody says. By the letter of the law, you can't argue against the call.
What about the hit in the back of the end zone, JT? That was a clean hit, man. That one on Von Bell.
Defenseless receiver, man.
Yeah, the offsetting penalties.
But it wasn't a helmet to helmet, and he fit him up kind of nice though. He was trying to separate the ball. You know, the one in the back of the end zone with Cooper Kupp, you know what I'm talking about? I don't think that was a penalty either, man.
It wasn't.
I agree, but they didn't want
to call a touchdown. I'm sorry, they didn't want to call a touchdown back on the offense. You know what I mean? No. It was offsetting. That's the only. They didn't want to just call it back on the offense alone. You know what I mean? They didn't want to just penalize the offense. That's why they called that one in the back of the end zone to offset it. You know what I mean? Like, let's just offset it and give them they down over.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? And give them they down over. So
I didn't even see them throw the flag on the holding. I seen the flag as soon as he got hit. I was like, "Here comes the flag," because you knew it was coming. He didn't give him a chance to land or anything, so you knew it was going to be a defenseless receiver. It happens all the time when a guy has a catch like that, and if it's a certain type of guy and he gets hit, and it looked super violent. It didn't have to matter if he didn't hit it.
That's such bullshit, man. They got to stop this shit, man. They're going to ruin the game.
That's the rule of the game. Because of the
JT, come on, bro. Like you remember, like even they gotta stop with this shit, bro.
It's entertainment, fellas. It's entertainment.
I'm gonna be honest. That's the John Madden rule, man. That's the John Madden rule.
Yeah, I know, man.
But even when you're entertained, man, shouldn't everybody leave feeling entertained? I mean, you got Rams fans that's like, well, okay, thank you. You know what I mean? We happy to have a Super Bowl, but damn, you know what I mean? Like, did it have to be played out like that?
Yeah. It feels cheap a bit. It feels like a cheap. But you know what, Rams fans, that's a kind of a Pharisee. It's kind of a Pharisee. Like, are there really Rams fans, bro? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I feel like this. There are, but they're like 80.
Yeah, man. Like
Jim
they remember
Everett,
Roman.
Jim Everett Rams.
Nah,
Jim
they
Everett.
remember Roman Gabriel and shit like that. I got relatives out west that like were
Youngblood.
fans of Roman Gabriel, like back in those days, Jack Youngblood and them.
Eric Dickerson.
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Everett, Jim Everett.
Jim Everett, Eric
I
Dickerson.
know a
Yeah.
Cooper Anderson, Henry Ellard, you know those guys.
Yeah.
I know a
I'm
shitload of people that are
good.
fans right now only because they're in LA. It's the
Oh,
only reason that they're fucking a fan is because they have a team in LA.
And they don't want to be Charger fans.
And you
yeah.
win championships in LA, they'll back you up. You win championships in LA, the fans will back you
I
up.
think that's garbage as fuck though.
I'm not gonna
Only be
lie.
a fan because they're in your backyard.
Well,
That's the only reason you a fan. That's
Well,
bullshit.
that's
Dirty
kind of
Tom.
what it's about. You can watch the games and you can actually follow the team. So I don't think that that's bad. It's just that
But
you
they're
know,
not
now
fans. Those aren't fans, bro.
They're not
They're not
fans.
They're not fans.
They
Wasting, you
can't
know
go
that.
through those stats. They can't tell you who's on the team. You know what I mean? They could look, half these people, bro, they don't know shit. You know what I mean? They can tell you more about the team they left to be a fucking fan of a team that's around the corner from them.
see we gotta what we gotta kind of do is we gotta get some like perspective, right? You have people who are true fans of the game of football, right? And then like we are, and we, you know, a lot of us have played the game or coached the game and all of that stuff, right? And then we pick the team we like, so we have a deeper insight into the game. We have a deeper insight into the team that we love. We have a deeper insight into what we're watching. Then you have people who are just fringe fans, and they're like, "Hey, I root for the home team," and that makes them fans too. You know what I mean? If they support and they watch and they spend their time to watch the games, and they don't have as much invested as we do, it's not on us to say that they're not fans. I just think that what you have in Los Angeles is you have people who are like, they're not even sports fans. They're just in the city and they want to be a part of something. And everybody likes being a part of a winner. But when the rough times come, they're not going to sit in that stadium and watch that team go 8-8. You know what I mean? So we know that. You know what I mean? Like the thing with the Raiders that's unique, and I said this on another podcast, Oakland is almost like you could take Oakland and cut it out and put it on the East Coast. You know what I mean? It seems almost like an East Coast city with palm trees. You know what I mean? So you have it's a different fanatical kind of love. You know, like other teams out west. Like I remember when the 49ers moved to Levi Stadium, and they were still a decent team, but they weren't a dominant team. There was nobody in that fucking place. It was like a mausoleum, and then now they're winning again, and everybody wants to be there. You know what I mean? Like we're the only true fan base really out west in the National Football League. I hate to paint it with a broad brush like that, but the Raider fans we are fanatical. See, like
you got to go up a little bit north to Seattle though, too.
Yeah, Seattle.
I'm talking about California, guys. I'm talking about California. It's a little different. Like the way you live in California, from what I see being out there, is just different, man. Like it's hard for you to keep people's attention when it's 70 degrees in December, and you can go skateboarding and you go to the beach. Nobody's gonna sit there and watch a shit team in Los Angeles, but in Seattle, you know, they will.
Yeah, in Los Angeles, I mean, Los Angeles, there's so much to do.
That out.
Seattle needs to get out of the house. So yeah, they're gonna show up for a game regardless. You know what I mean? Because they need to get out of the house to be around people. It rains so fucking much during that time of the year.
See, it's almost people so miserable. People in the East will make themselves miserable every week. It's like a fucking a battered woman being in a relationship with a person. They'll come every week to a New York Jets game and watch them get their head kicked in, fucking in the cold and rain, and they'll bitching about it, and then fucking it'll take them an hour to get out of the stadium to get home with all that North Jersey traffic because the Jets and the Giants are playing New Jersey. And it's just it's a fucking mess. And I'm like,
we've been doing that in Oakland since 2001.
I know.
I've been going to the games. I mean, we get beat up and all. We're still fans. And if they move another team to Oakland, I'm not gonna. And even though they're in the Bay, I'm still gonna be a Raider fan. I'm not gonna follow that team.
They will never move another team.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying hypothetically, if they did, you know what I'm saying, somehow. Or if they moved a team to the Bay Area, another one, I would still be a Raider fan. I wouldn't follow anybody else.
Yeah, this shit is for life, bro. This shit is different, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's. I'm telling you, man. I like when they talk about who's the number one fan bases in the country and all that shit. They always try to shit on the Raiders, and I'm not just saying that because I am a Raider fan and I've been my life. It's because I know we are the truest. We are the best fan base in football. But hands down, the only fan base that can compete to me is like the Browns fan base.
Thank you.
We are it. Like the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers, yeah, man, they travel. You got to give them their respect. But guess what, man? They've had an extended run. Not the Dallas Cowboys, but the Steelers. Even when they were at their worst, they were still in a Super Bowl in that decade. You know, when they had Neil O'Donnell and Bubby Brister and shit like that. The Steelers really, or the Mark Malone era, they really didn't have that many bad years in their history since they started winning in the 70s, man.
Yeah.
You know, they really haven't. So I really want to see how the steel curtain travels after. Now there's no Ben there. If they can't right the ship right now.
Like legitimately, we had 3 coaches since then?
Only 3.
Man, 3. Yeah, all those years with Chuck Noll. Then you went right into Bill Cowher,
and then
you're into Mike Tomlin now.
Yep.
So
that's crazy.
It's the best run organization in football. You got to give it to them. But geez, man, let's see how it all works now that they don't have Ben, because that was the thing that people used to say about Mike Tomlin as opposed to Bill Cowher. They were like, well, you know, Mike Tomlin had Ben all these years. You know, Cowher didn't. He had all these different guys. I just want to see how it works for Mike Tomlin. I want to see how great he does trying to locate the quarterback. Man.
You think they'll get Pickett wasted?
No, I don't think. I think Pickett, man, once he goes to the combine and people see his measurables and they look at his tape, he's gonna plummet in the draft. You know,
he's second round, third. He's not first.
He might even go into the third. From what I've seen, JT, man, he really has limited arm strength. He has small
He's like
hands.
a Daniel Jones to me, man.
No, no. Daniel Jones is much more talented than him.
Yeah, really? Daniel just went to the wrong scheme and wrong team.
Daniel Jones?
Yeah, he needed to sit behind somebody like a year or two.
Yeah, he definitely did. Being in the New York media, and not having a line, you know. Hey, are you the one that has that just mute your? Somebody has an echo because I can hear myself in my ear.
I can hear it, but it's not me.
Yo, that was JT, right? I think, man. But yeah, no, man.
Yeah, JT.
Yo, I like Daniel Jones. To me, as he is what he is. You know, he was a fumble and he was a turnover machine when he was at Duke. You know what I mean? And he's a guy who kind of got overdrafted.
It's Michael. Michael, it's you.
Hey guys, I gotta pop out. I have to get to bed. Dirty and Wasted. If you are able to check the private chat, can you guys do so?
Hey Justin, I see it. I got you. Let me know when. I'll prepare. I'm there for you, brother. No problem.
I was gonna call you tomorrow.
I was going to hit you in the inbox. I didn't want to talk about it. Okay, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, I would love to do it. Yeah, just let me know. It's kind of difficult because I work second shift. And I'm going to be working second shift tomorrow through Saturday. So really Sunday, we'll have to figure it out because Wasted, you're on East Coast, right?
Yeah, just hit me up, man. Let me know.
Okay, awesome, guys. Stay metal, stay rad, and the fucking Raiders still run Los Angeles, motherfuckers.
You're going for the Rams, man. Get your ass about
that shit, Justin.
Hey,
have a good night, guys.
You too,
Raiders.
I'm not concerned about running Los Angeles, man. You know, I was saying this shit today on my show. I'm concerned about running Las Vegas and running the National Football League. That we run LA shit is subjective, man.
It's heading that way. It seems like.
I'm say this Wasted. LA is Vegas. You're gonna have to run both. To win Vegas over, you have to have LA.
Yeah,
that's how it wins.
You can establish a new culture if you start off winning. You know, like
if we win, we're gonna get it regardless.
But that's what I'm saying.
But you're gonna need the LA folk.
That's gotta win. Gotta win.
But see, you know,
the Bay Area too. I mean,
but we got the Bay, bro. That's
that's
never gonna happen.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, sorry.
A lot of LA fans turned on the Raiders when they moved. I don't know why. But then they're 50-50 years. They'll show up when we win in, but they're quiet when we lose. I mean, they're kind of fans, but you need them. Like, honestly, like Mark really needs them to do what he wants to do with them. Because it's not going to be there with just Vegas. It's just not. The population ain't really big enough. I'm be honest with you. Yeah. Like the hockey stadium, it works because the hockey stadium only holds about what?
15, 19,000 maybe at the most.
20 maybe max. Yeah. If they really try to squish people in there, they're not going to fill that NFL stadium. It's just not going to work.
70,000, yeah.
Yeah, there ain't enough.
Yeah, but guys,
not enough real football fans who will show up.
Guys, what I mean by that is this. Like, this whole notion that we run Los Angeles is true, right? But there's no championships behind that. That's a hollow victory saying that, yo, we go and we play the Rams, we got more fans there. Like, I want to actually win a Super Bowl, and I want to win one of Las Vegas right now. I don't want to live off of what happened in 1983. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean by that prism. I really
don't. Time, man.
Yeah, man, I don't give a shit about that. Like, you know, if we win, that should take care of itself, man. The Raiders, the brand and the team and the persona of the team, it's just cooler. Everybody wants to be down with the Raiders when they're winning. Everybody, like you got people that are just that know this brand just because of NWA.
Who's echoing?
That's Mike. That's JT. JT, you got to mute your mic, bro. Yeah.
I got that bot there.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, I don't give a shit about, oh, we run LA, but then we're like a 4-12 football team. Like, I don't care about that shit, bro. I really don't. I just want to win, man. And that's really where I've been coming from with a lot of my content. I just want to win, bro. We all just want to win. That's what this shit is about, bro. This shit is it's not about being like the lovable losers and all of that goofy shit, bro. Like, we not the lovable losers, man. We're a fucking franchise organization, and they need to get back to being that. And I think we're on the road to that. I really do.
We gotta draft good this year, guys. Fuck, man. God,
Let me address this real quick. Hey, Ricky, man, look, for any fan that wishes any harm on any of our players is not a real fan. Point blank. You know what I mean? If anybody wishes harm on somebody that rocks the silver and black, bro, that's not a real fan, dude. That's not a fan, bro. That's borderline psychotic, bro. You're not a fan. That's psychotic.
Sick.
You know what I mean? There's
that's
something
insane.
weird about that. When you wish harm on anybody, bro, it's something weird about that to me. You know, I just look. You don't put out into the world what you don't want back 10 times fold. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
man, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, you know, when you look at all of this kind of stuff, the derivative word of fan, the root word of fan is fanatic. Fanatical behavior can swing that pendulum two ways. They can swing it into a good, positive way, and when you kind of over evaluate, you let your emotions. You know, they say emotion is the enemy of reason.
Yeah.
You know, but emotions are a strange thing. They could be positive emotions, and they could be really, really negative and destructive emotions. And I think we got to kind of curate that kind of shit in our community as Raider fans, because, like, the car conversation is, I've never seen a conversation as polarizing besides the Michael Jordan, LeBron James conversation than Derek Carr. It is so polarizing, and I'm just getting to the point where it's not on him, man. It's on him, but it's on the organization too, for us to remove the questions out of everybody's mind. Like, did he have enough? Does he really have a real team? Like, did they draft well? Like, that's what we need, bro. We need that to go away this fucking year. We really do. And I'm glad that they're re-upping Derek, because it creates more space. It gives them, flexibility to get free agents, because then it looks like everybody is on the same page, right? So you say the organization has, built a foundation in the front office. It's a solid foundation. They're good. They know what they're doing. The coaches in the front office are in lock and step. The ownership, everybody's together hand in hand. Yeah. Now it's first thing first, you got to locate the quarterback. The quarterback's located. He's good. He's happy. You've made him assurances that you're going to build around him. Then you could shut his brother up and fucking, his brother can be, brother can shut up. And then you move forward ever more. And now the money's on the table now. Because if you go out, you get Derek a couple of linemen, you know what I mean? You get him a few free agent wide receivers. You draft a good wide receiver. You draft guys on the defensive end of the football. Now it's put up or shut up.
Yeah.
And listen, I hope that Derek does do well, man. Like, I don't hate Derek Carr. Like, I have people, like, for some reason, I don't know, it's because I'm new at this, but I get people who, like, hit me in my inbox all the time. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'm like, wow. Like,
my
like,
wife is tired of Carr, man. Fuck, we just want to win. Wasted, you know what I mean?
But familiarity breeds contempt. And what I realized is that familiarity breeds contempt. What I realized is sometimes we don't realize how good we have it with Derek as well. There's certain things Derek does wrong, but let me tell you something, man. The alternative is a lot fucking worse, Mike. It really is. If you look at what's out there now, like just think about this. Like everybody's like, oh, we get Aaron Rodgers, right? And that's the thing. Like with me, and I don't mean to speak for Graf because he's not on here, but when Graf and I have these conversations, everybody's like, yo, y'all are Raider haters. And that's not it. I just want Derek to be better because I know he has the ability to be one of the greats. He has a lot of fucking talent, bro. It's just that, yo, there's two things in his game. There's two blind spots he has. Sometimes he stares down his receivers, and something he has a turnover problem, and a lot of times he does. It's three, and his pocket presence at times. But these are things where he can improve.
Me and my wife, man, I try to protect Carr on Sundays, and she's always bashing Carr on Sundays, man. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, I get it, man. I just want Derek to be. We all want Derek to be better, and I think he will be with the level of coaching. The one thing that I can say, if anybody will take some solace in this, is that he has progressively gotten better every year. We know that he's going to work hard. We know that he's going to study. We know that Derek he's not going to be the reason we lose every week. And that's a good thing. And there's a lot of organizations that cannot say that. Every week they go into the game and they just praying they could score 21 points. They praying that they can hold the defense under 15 points. Praying because they got a terrible quarterback, bro. And that's not the case here, man. Like Derek really, really is a real good quarterback, man. I just think that, like I said, he needs to improve his pocket presence. And I think Derek needs to make his teammates accountable a little more, and he needs to yell at them a little more. I really believe that. Like, you know, some of the shit that these guys
Be
do.
an asshole.
Yeah, you got to be an asshole to be the quarterback. You got to be the CEO on the field. You got to be like, hey, man, that's not good enough. Get the fuck out of my huddle. Why don't you know? Why don't you know what I'm saying? And JT will tell you, JT's involved in football on a level where, you know, like he's involved for real. He understands how this shit works. You can't be a nice guy to get things out of. Sometimes you can't yell at everybody. You got to know how to lead people. But sometimes they're motherfuckers. You got to kick their teeth in sometimes. And I'm gonna be quiet so JT could talk, but JT will tell you, man. I know I don't want to get into what he got going on, but I know he know that shit.
Well, I definitely understand the coaching aspect of football. You know what I mean? And my levels aren't as high as JT's. You got yourself muted, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck.
No. I didn't want the echo to go. I'm waiting for you to finish, and I'm gonna jump in. Way to throw the law away, so like that.
Well, nigga, I'm coming in to block that motherfucking live, nigga. You get another live in a minute, but no, go ahead, JT. No, what I was saying was, you know, I understand the level of coaching. You know what I mean? I'm not at the level where JT is, but you know, I do high school and I do Pop Warner, and I do the very last level of Pop Warner. So I'm literally taking the kids that are literally transferring into high school football, and you know what I mean. Even when it comes to kids, bro, you know what I mean. There's certain kids that you have to talk to a certain way. You know what I mean. It for some reason it starts at a early age, and I don't know why you can't just talk to everybody. You know what I mean. Like our coaches used to talk to us. You know what I mean. But yeah, there is a sense of there's a sense of style nowadays when it comes to coaching, dealing with different personalities. Some kids don't respond very well to yelling, you know what I mean? And some kids don't respond very well to soft spoken, you know what I mean, or kind-heartedness. So, you know, you gotta try to figure out that kid, and I hate it because you end up having to coach individually sometimes. You know what I mean? Or you could do what I do, and I just found a common middle ground. You know what I mean? So I'm not overly offensive when I yell at my players, but I'm not too soft spoken to where they feel like there's room for, you know what I mean, you know, for there's movement, you know what I mean, room for movement. There's no fucking room for movement. Where I keep my shit, you know what I mean, is where I keep my shit. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of like John Madden. I don't have a lot of rules, you know what I mean? Just show up, be focused, ready to play, and give it everything you fucking got. Be here on time. Give me everything you got, bro, and do what the fuck I ask you to do it when I do it, bro. That's it. Nothing else, man. You know what I mean? And get your grades. In high school, I'm very big on grades. But other than that, Yeah, but it's kind of tough. But go ahead, JT. Let me hear your
All right, y'all.
Let it out,
Down.
JT.
Mark it down. February 13th, 2022. Wasted is correct.
Whoa.
oh
Okay.
what the breaking news.
I've been waiting to say this because what I was going to do, I was going to say this for your channel, Wasted. I said, let's flip the narrative. You're going to take one side, I'm going to take the opposite side. But I'm going to be, this is Carr's issue. There's always, and if you coached anybody, there's always the most talented kid, but he's missing one thing from his repertoire. Carr has it all. But there's one thing he needs to be elite that is essential with quarterbacks is demanding more. As a quarterback, you have to demand more from your players at certain parts of the game. Sometimes he's so good that he doesn't have to do it. Like you can see him on a 2-minute drill. He doesn't have to demand it because players just know. But there's certain times of the games where it's like, hey, the 5-minute mark, the 10-minute mark, coming out of the TV timeout, those are key turning points of the game where they can go either way, where you can swing momentum. And Tom Brady is like immaculate at just knowing how to pick those times. So I don't know if it was Tom Brady or it's a Bill Belichick run team. All the great quarterbacks have it. Derek Carr does not do it, and he consistently. At this point, it feels like I felt he's avoided that moment, and that's what a lot of Raider fans are upset. It looks to the point where he avoids confrontation. He's too much of a player's coach almost on the field, where he's catering to people's like emotions. I don't want to step on his toes, or I don't want to, cause any. No, fuck that. Like DC, step the fuck up and get in someone's face, man. And he I'm seeing it more. I've seen him talk back to coaches on the sideline a little bit. I've seen him be animated, but it's just with this coaching staff, they might demand it from him because Josh McDaniels is a confrontation guy. He'll argue with you. He'll get in your face because he demands it. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If DC can't do it, DC will be gone, and it won't be a long transition for Josh McDaniels to know if DC has it or not. The skill is there, the arm is there, the mind is there, but is that will and that heart to win? We know he can win, but the heart to just win a game and will it, I don't know. I know you can do it because you win games all the time in the last 2 minutes, but sometimes step on somebody's throat and just kill him.
That's what that whole line's gonna be so key.
I don't even think it's that. Like, I mean, you can, if you're really good as a quarterback and an offensive coordinator, you can hide that and scheme by having a bad O-line. Like the Bengals just got to the Super Bowl with I'm not gonna say awful line, but I mean their performance was, horrendous. But they've been doing it throughout the playoffs and during the end of the season. So you can do it if you scheme it and you can hide it. The Bengals just messed up because they just thought they can do one-on-ones, and it was just a dumb scheme. Like that's the reason they lost today. There was too many times Von Miller wrecked this game up today. Like he messed up a lot of their plays. Yeah. But yeah, man. That's
so
what
JT,
I feel.
Off what you were saying right now, brother. So do you think Carr's gonna have to pull that out of himself, or do you think that this coaching staff and McDaniels is gonna have to do it?
No, it's all Carr. This was 100% Carr. This is a Carr decision. Are you going to do it, or are you not going to do it? And the thing is, John Gruden is patient. He was willing to work with it as Carr and to bring it out of him, and he's slowly, progressively getting there. He was starting to get a little bit of John Gruden's arrogance and his attitude a little bit.
Hey,
it's a dangerous slope to have as that type of quarterback, But
Mhm.
to be great to win a Super Bowl, you have to have it. It's just having the control not to make the consistently make it like Brett Favre would do.
Hey JT,
You
can I
want
address something real quick, bro? There's a guy in the chat. It's Juan 23 Uribe. He says the Raiders are trash. It must be terrible being a Raider fan right now, laughing my ass off. And yet here you are in a Raiders chat with
Hi, Hefe. Hi, Hefe.
Sniper gang.
Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, hit the like button on the way out.
and yet here you are, Donkey Kong off our balls.
Hey,
Yet here you are. It
JT,
must be miserable to hate the Raiders and come into
you think
place where they don't.
Ingles gonna suffer in this offense?
No, because he can catch. He probably will be our third down back if we don't get somebody, and he can block.
Because Josh McDaniels runs a lot of screens and all that shit too, huh? So I
Yeah,
mean,
And
two
what
tight
does
end
Ingle
sets.
excel at? Ingle excels at catching, finding the holes in open zones, and he could pass block. And the thing is, he has the body to take on a blitzing linebacker and stop him cold, and he's not scared of it. So as long as he comes back healthy, he's on the team, and he can actually run the ball out of single back.
Yeah, if it comes,
He's
Ingle
is a freak.
he is short yardage specialist if they use him that way because they need that short yardage guy.
Mhm.
They use Rex Burkhead in the same manner. He's not the same kind of a player Rex Burkhead is though. But what I see from Ingold is he was a really athletic guy that just had a catastrophic knee injury, man. And I don't know. I mean, JT, you could speak to this. I like Ingold. I know the way medicine is now, but him
is he
playing
under
the position.
contract?
Yeah, but the thing is the contact that he takes playing fullback, if you use him the right way, he's almost that knee injury is going to be really, really big. You know what I mean? It all depends, man, on how he does with his rehab and stuff like that, whether he makes the team, I think.
Yeah, that was one of my things with him is too. You know what I mean? He is a free agent this year. We can't let him walk, test the market, bring him back on a nice friendly contract if he doesn't get picked up somewhere. We can bring him back on a friendly contract and then give him the ability to try and make the roster. But it all depends on, and I had said this earlier when I was on with Andy this morning for the pre-Super Bowl thing. All these players that have injury, bro, if there's a shrivel of doubt that these dudes are 100% ready to go, let them walk, man.
You know they are. They're not investing in these guys.
Yeah.
These aren't their guys. These aren't their guys. Like
cannot.
you got to have a clean bill of health to come into a new regime.
Exactly.
For real. That's what I know.
Mayak would have gave him money.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Reggie McKenzie would have fucking drafted him hurt.
Bro, and that's the thing. We're not doing that this year. You know what I mean? That's why all these guys that you guys are screaming for, like the wide receivers, the Drake Londons, the boy out of Alabama or Georgia, wherever that wide receiver is. Look, if you got hurt at any point in time last season, within the last 6 weeks of the season, for college, you're not being drafted in the first round by the Raiders. You're not. I don't see them doing it this year.
It depends. It depends,
but
it depends. J-Mo and Drake London.
It has to be minor. That injury has to be minor, bro. If it's anything with a knee, an ankle, a breakage, a slight tear, a surgical repair, bro, I don't think they're taking a chance on you unless it's a surgical repair on a finger.
Look, let me tell you something. If J-Mo comes and runs at the fucking combine and he runs a sub 4.340 and you can see that he's live, he's good, he's ready to go, they would draft him. You know what I mean? The doctors check him out. I'm talking about Jameson Williams. Huh?
He's got to be, he's got to be 100%.
Yeah, Drake London. I don't think Drake London is, but the thing with Drake London is he's so off the charts. It's just I don't know, man. With those two guys, because of the talent level, I wouldn't be.
I don't think he's not running the 40 at the combine.
Yeah, it's just see, my thing is like when is the timetable though? Like, is it like, oh, Drake London's not gonna play until like week 3, then you don't draft him, right? But if you know that he's gonna be back in the offseason, and because like for me, I'm definitely best player available, but the positional groupings in the mid rounds for like defensive tackles is deep. The wide receiver class is you have so many teams with young quarterbacks that have multiple picks that a lot of these guys aren't going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, my thing is with the Raiders, it all depends. It's best player available, and it's like, yo, okay, so Drake London's off the board, and Treylon Burks off the board, and Jahan Doxson's off the board, but J-Mo's available, but it looks like you can get him in a second. Then you move on, you pivot, and you take the best player available, right? But say, for instance, all things being equal, at 22, there's a wide receiver, there's a defensive tackle, there's a linebacker there, whatever. You take the wide receiver, and because wide receivers, wide receivers move the needle, especially special wide receivers. Can you imagine right now if you had a Jamar Chase on his roster right now, right, and you got him on a rookie deal, and you don't got to pay him $100 million to come here as a free agent? See, that's the power of drafting properly at the skill positions. Because you can get defensive tackles in the second round. You can get linebackers in the third, fourth, fifth round. There are guys that are superstars in this league and you could conversely say that wide receiver, but most of these wide receivers, you could see that shit coming, man.
But as far as this year, you know what I mean, and the 22 pick, there's not really going to be any good receivers that ain't injured. You know what I mean? So it's like
we don't know that though, because you have a lot of other needs. They're like everybody is sitting here and they're just projecting these guys without combine numbers, and we're projecting these guys without free agency. You know what I mean? Right. Your need shifts based off of what you pick up in free agency. So some people might have guys circled that they were like, you know what, man, I want a proven guy at this position. I'm not willing to gamble at wide receiver. So I'm not going to go after that guy. Yeah, and some of these bad organizations, you have young quarterbacks in place like i.e. the Jets. You got some guys who they might find it fucking attractive coming to a big market. In the Raiders, I don't think with this regime is going to spend big on wide receivers and free agency. So that is the reason why I think that we're definitely going to have a shot at getting some of this wide receiver help a lot later than we think. But guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wanted to show my brother some love, man. You know what I mean? I gotta stop jumping on every live. I'm getting burnt the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting burnt out. I'm not really like, you know what I mean? Like it's been a lot. I haven't really been sleeping and shit, bro. And it's like
take a day off, brother. Take a day off,
bro. Hey, this shit hard work, bro.
Hey, Wasted, I appreciate you joining the team. I've been getting some good rest lately.
Yeah, man. Yeah, brother.
It's this is hard work, bro. You know what I mean? I know it's late over there, bro. I just appreciate you showing up. You know what I mean? Spending a little bit of time with your bro. You know what I mean?
Always, bro.
I'm gonna definitely get with you behind the scenes so we can set something up where you actually got time. You know what I mean? And we can have a full-on conversation, me, you, and JT. We'll do that on one of my shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got a new structure that I'm bringing to the show where I bring my special guest on. You know what I mean? We talk a little bit, and then I bring in everybody else. You know what I mean? Towards the end, once we've gotten all our news out, everything that we want to talk about, then I'll bring in the guests, and we can do the roast session for about 15 to 25 minutes. You know what I mean? And send everybody off on a good night. But I'm gonna start shortening my shows to about 1 to 2 hours at max. You know what I mean? So,
hey, get good rest. Wasted real talk, man. For real, bro.
Thanks, fellas. Yo, easy, man.
You too, bro. Have a good one, man. I'll with you tomorrow.
Good job, Wasted.
Yeah, I'm gonna chime in on that. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's for sure 5 draft picks that are maybe can't miss. Everything else is going to be a reach until the 50th pick, which means you're going to see a lot of management teams make their money this year with who they draft. You're really going to have to do your homework. You're really going to have to do your research. You're really going to have to earn your pay this draft because it's not a weak draft as to players. It's just a down draft from some players with like the first 10 or 12. There are not too many out, just stand out alone guys that you know for sure. But there definitely are a bunch of hidden gems that you're going to find out this draft that are going to be they're second round guys that you don't want to take first round, but you're going to have to take them first round because they're just not going to be there the late third, fourth, or usually like typical 5th round guys. because it's the talent pool for that range the gap is closing. So a lot of typical 6th or 7th round guys are now getting drafted 5th and 4th round, and they're closing the gap from down there. So like you're really earning your keep with those later rounds, or even now finding undrafted free agents. A lot of guys are coming in on draft now, and they're like, where did this kid come from? Like you really have to start doing your homework as Dirty Seven. There's going to probably be a couple kids from HBCUs, a lot of possible, even I think there might be 2 D3 kids that might actually make a team and make a squad and do some work. There's going to be a lot of kids from D2 or D3 that are just going to show up. I know they're trying to work them into the combine or do like a secondary combine. I know HBCUs are having their own combine. There's going to be a lot of people there.
Yep.
But
So my question is, JT, so on a percentage of these first round draft picks, it doesn't matter what position, whether D tackle, quarterback, whatever or not, over the years, you know what I mean? What's the percentage of all of these guys coming out and just balling out? Like, say out the top 32, like how many are still in the league like after 2 years? It's a very low percentage. It's probably like good 10%, if that. So you know what I mean? So when you get some of these other players coming in, you know what I mean, a little bit later, those are the guys that stick around, that work through injuries and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, sometimes when I would watch, you know, draft, number one, you know what I mean? Especially with Jamarcus Russell. Like, I thought he was going to be one of the greatest ones, you know what I mean? But, you know, when we start really, really analyzing it, most of the best players come from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round. I'm not saying that all of them are Hall of Famers or anything like that, but they stick around and have a career. It's just what I've noticed. I might be, you know.
Can I ask like a clarifying question on what you're asking? Just like to sum it up. So are you saying, as for the players that are drafted first round, the ones that contribute or the ones that are still on teams? Or like what do you mean by that?
Both in a sense, like, you know, like, because there are a lot of people, I'm just saying, do you think it's overrated, the first rounders overall?
No.
Because
they're more likely a bust, you mean?
Yeah, in a sense, because, you know, whether it's injuries or they just don't fit, you know what I mean? Because most players, the undrafted and stuff like that, are coming in and they're having careers. Yeah. There's very few number ones that still stick around. You know what I mean? That's all I was asking, because I mean, you see it from your angle. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Maybe I'm asking it wrong, but you kind of see where
No, yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm gonna say this. If I'm to answer your question as a Raider fan, yes, because we miss.
Okay.
But if I'm going to answer the question, say as a 49er fan, no, you're wrong, because their first rounders hit.
It's the scouting and all that, right, JT?
Hold on, real quick, 1 second. Really, 1 second. So, Michael, yes, I do allow people to come onto the screen. I only have a couple of rules. You know what I mean? No religion, no politics, and respect the chat, respect the people on the screen, and we'll do the same to you. That's the only rules I have. But yeah, I do allow people to come through and give their opinion as well. Just respect those few rules, man, and you can come through. All right. And that's the password to get in right there. Just click that and it'll bring you into the studio. Go ahead.
So JT, you said you had there's 5 that we need to hit, you know, or they should be taken. Who are those 5 that you're thinking?
That are going to be taken.
Well, you said that in the draft there's 5.
I would have to look at my
first 50 picks. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you had.
I would have to look at it, but I don't know them off the top. But I just know I don't even look at them because they're just not going to be there.
Yeah.
The majority of the people we want, and like how I would want to draft is not how I would pick what the draft is going to be like for us. Like, to be honest, how we have it and where we're going, I think we might pick 3 or 4 offensive players in this draft first before we even look at defense. That's a possibility I'm starting to look at. I think like I want to say I think, but I just don't know. I'm still waiting to see. Because like the more and more tape I watch, our defense wasn't as bad as to the scheme that they were put in. Like I was like,
Agree.
they weren't that bad. If they were coached up and put in different positions, they definitely could have did a lot more.
Yep.
But just the outcome was just like, you know, it made a decision for certain people.
Yeah, Bradley has like a simplified defense, and we did have a lot of injuries, and we lost a couple of guys. But I agree with you on that. It wasn't as bad. It was an improvement over last year, but we can get better too. So
we have all the right pieces.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just like playing a game of chess. We all got the same pieces, right? But it's all about how you set your board up. You know what I mean? It's all about how you go about strategizing that game. And honestly, I just believe that Gus Bradley would probably lose the chess. He would probably lose in chess to my 14-year-old son. You know what I mean? If I'm being honest, bro, I think he'd lose in chess to my 14-year-old son because he doesn't set his board up properly to put him in a winning position. He doesn't even put himself in a real fighting position.
Too predictable.
Well, no, he doesn't have an end game. Like I'll say this: Gus Bradley's start is good, but you can figure it out, and he has no end game, so he doesn't know how to win. He can stall a game out forever, but eventually you'll figure it out, and then you'll start killing his pieces. You start taking a couple puns. You start, just using chess talk. Eventually, you figure him out.
Like that. Take a couple of pawns. I like that.
Yeah, that's what he does. He'll throw out, sacrifice a few things. Like that's what the whole bend but don't break is. You sacrifice a little bit, but at the end of the day, you can defend. Unfortunately, he doesn't do that well, and he usually dies at the end, and it's really bad. I wanted to add on a little bit to what Wasted was saying. And a lot of people are going to be mad. There's only one person on this team who has a solidified slot, and that's Derek Carr. Everybody else is expendable. And
Renfro's in, right?
Even Renfro.
Really?
I'm gonna be honest with you, even Renfro.
What about the Pro Bowl MVP?
Oh, Crosby.
I'm gonna say it again for you. There's only one person on this team with a solidified slot. Everybody else is expendable. So if you want to call me about somebody, I'm taking the call. That's how he's looking at it.
That's bold, JT.
If you give him a good enough offer, he might even listen for a DC call. But you got to throw me the house.
I wonder why he hasn't been traded.
And I'm just saying that because this upcoming offseason, Dirty kind of hinted to it. There's a lot of people who are going to be upset this offseason with a lot of moves, similar to what John Gruden did. So there's a lot of fan favorites who might not make the team, might not make the final cuts, or might be trade bait. So it's just that's part of winning and having a winning mentality.
And it's funny, man, because they talk about Derek Carr possibly getting traded every year, and you're saying he's the only guy that's solidified position. And every year he's the guy that comes up as a red flag as the guy that should possibly be
get him out of here. Yeah.
That's funny that you say that. You're saying he's the most secured, but every year we talk about he's the one that's going to be moved.
But what he's talking about is this regime. You know what I mean? You guys, the thing about it is people keep going back to the past, keep going back to the past. Let's stop reliving the past. Can we be more optimistic and start looking towards the future?
I don't want Carr to go anywhere, bro.
No, I know you don't want Carr to go anywhere, and I'm not direct. This ain't direct. And you know what I mean. This is directed in general for those who keep wanting to look in the rearview mirror all the time, bro. Look, when you're driving your car, how often do you look in your rearview mirror? Only when you're changing lanes, right?
Shit, I'm always looking for making sure 5-0's not behind me, man. That's what I was just saying.
Hey,
my head's always on a swivel. But anyways, keep going.
I'll tell you this.
I won't put myself on
and
mute.
this is from my experience based off that small comment right there, and this is what has been told to me by police officers, and I find this to be true. When you're looking for them, you know you're fucking up. If you're not doing anything wrong, you can give two shits if they behind you or not. You only look for them when you fucking up.
No, my head's always on a swivel, dude. Whether it's a cop, whatever, any idiots out there drinking and driving.
I don't pay them no. I don't pay them no mind, bro. I don't pay them no mind at all. My plates are up to date. My tags are up to date. I got insurance. I ain't speeding. You know what I mean? I'm not driving reckless. I'm not causing attention. I go by a cop and don't give a fuck. Don't look at him twice because I ain't doing shit wrong. More, all the times that I got pulled over is because I pulled up and fucking looked at a cop and ended up staring at him for 5 minutes and didn't know he was fucking looking at me. You know what I mean? Because you see him over there on the corner and you looking and you just kind of stuck at the. Now he thinks there's something wrong.
I start singing that song, "Working My Way Downtown." Working.
Yeah, but let's get back to the topic though.
Yeah, please.
You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, we have to stop looking in the rearview mirror every time we talk about the future. You know what I mean? We gotta stop talking. You know what I mean? We gotta stop looking backwards every time we're talking about going forwards. You know what I mean? So you don't put your arm over your shoulder and look back and put the car and drive. You don't do that. Yeah. We got to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Let's give these guys some positive energy. You know what I mean? DC has always been the talks of trades. Exactly. But they've always been what? Talks, rumors. You've never seen anything solidify. You don't have no paperwork on the guy. You know what I mean? It's all been talks. And it literally, look, the Raiders literally generate news in the offseason for the NFL. There's no other team talked about more than us in the offseason in the NFL. It's not. Not even in NBA. Not nowhere in sports do they talk about anybody more than they talk about the Raiders in the offseason. About, car this, car that. Gruden this, Gruden that, John Mayock, this, that, McKenzie, Mark Davis. The Raiders are suing the NFL again. Like, bro, every offseason is something. It's us, and we go through the whole motherfucking shit until the season starts. And then we start doing good, and they don't want to talk about us. And then we do bad. Now we're a topic of conversation again.
Sometimes we do good, and they jump on the wagon. And then
they don't really jump on the wagon, bro.
Sometimes
they show like, they may be something. But
yeah,
let's
they
just
may.
Wait.
Yeah, they might be.
Wait. You know what I mean? It's never no real full credit. It's always let's just wait. They always put that. Let's just wait on it. You know what I mean? So that
let me clarify something because people are not understanding what I'm saying. Am I saying that we'll be willing to move someone? I'm not saying we're willingly moving Renfro. But what I'm saying is if somebody gives me enough for Renfro, I can replace that. Slot is one of the easiest positions to replace on offense. And you guys got to remember, they don't tie themselves down to anybody other than a quarterback. Yeah. That's why Carr is solidified in his spot. I'm only going to take better as a quarterback. So you're going to have to give me somebody better for him.
Yeah,
and that means that person has to have a Super Bowl. Yeah. Deshaun Watson isn't going to be better than Carr because Deshaun Watson isn't going to take Carr money. Baker Mayfield isn't. Kyler Murray isn't. They're going to get the bag. That's why they're not better than Carr.
Also, remember, Deshaun Watson is 1 year removed from the game right now. So when he comes in, technically he basically hasn't played in 2 years.
And to be serious, it might be even 2.
I'm just saying that. I mean, that's the comparison. I'm not taking nobody who is comparable to Carr. I need someone better than Carr to give you him because you see something in him and you can win with him. I need someone who's already won. That's the only reason I'm taking anybody with a quarterback.
You know who's comparable to Carr? There's really only one quarterback Carr is being compared to, really. Yeah, I mean, as being like his real comparable, component, and that motherfucker just won the Super Bowl a couple of hours ago. You
They
know what I
were
mean?
comparing him big time.
He just his comparable part in the NFL just fucking won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, man. I didn't think about that till you said that. But you're right.
I mean, it's been there. They've
And-
been in
and-
the
Yeah,
same
no, I
situation.
know, but
and we
he just
all
brought
said
it back to
we-
me. You're right.
Mhm.
I
As a
remember.
fan, as an NFL football fan, bro,
Yeah.
we all have been saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford's not the problem. It's the team around him that's
Yep.
been the problem. Give that man a team, and I'm telling you, he's talented.
Well, I threw that in the
And-
chat earlier. Yeah.
And sure enough, what happened? Look what happened. You gave that man a team, he fucking won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
DC is the same fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
Give him a team, and he can win a Super Bowl.
Josh McDaniels knows what he came out, and he knows what he sees in Carr, man. I think that's one of the main reasons why he came, man.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, with this guy and how they move, don't tie yourself to a player only because they wear the black and gold. If you like a player, you follow that player wherever he goes. So if you're a Renfro fan, be a Renfro fan, even if
Yeah.
he's not here. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people are tying themselves to Renfro. Bro, if somebody throws enough at him, they're going to take the deal, and they're going to replace him.
Hey, Dre the Great
Is it going to happen? I don't think so, because I don't think a lot of people are just going to throw the house at Renfro. But there might be someone dumb enough to do that. There are dumb GMs out there.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, he's not our number one, but he's a slot, but I don't know how much they're going to throw at him. So
Dre the Great said something about what did he just say right now? Let me see what he said.
Stanford is a fear
About the running game. So, like, look, with the running game that's coming up, I know Jacobs can kind of fit the mold. I'm still kind of leery on Drake.
Drake
I don't
ain't
know
coming
why.
back.
he might not come back, man. It's a second injury. Yeah.
He's gonna, if he comes back, it's next season, or we're making a playoff push for him late in the playoffs.
Yeah. I
Like,
agree
he's
with
not playing anything early in the season.
that. Yeah.
So so my thing is he'll actually flourish in the system?
Would
Because
he would be a better option than Jacob. One, he's a vet. Two, he knows how to pass block. Two, he would be a mismatch nightmare because of his pass catching and route running ability.
Okay.
He would be better suited and probably would have been the day one starter over Jacobs.
He kind of reminds me a little bit of like Charlie Garner, where he could the way he runs, and then he can catch off the he can catch the ball too. Charlie Garner would always catch the ball too. We don't have that as much with Jacobs, and I know Drake can do that, but the only thing is he's injured. He got injured again with the same. He has the same
What's
injury
Drake
again.
like a 6 to 8 weeks process? Drake ankle.
A broken leg is not 6 to 8 weeks.
No,
Broken ankle.
yeah,
It's not
I don't know if
I mean, a fracture is 6 to 8 weeks, but when you break it, no, you're done in NFL.
Hey, look, I've been saying this, and people tell me I'm wrong. I'm telling you, bro, the Raiders are going to give Kenyon Drake an injury settlement and let him walk.
Okay.
You cannot trust a broken ankle, bro.
Right.
There's no way in the world you can guarantee me that he's going to be 100% ready to go next year for $8.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's playing next
I remember you saying that.
I'm telling you, he may never play NFL football again.
Yeah.
So which route do we go?
You
Draft.
go Ingo.
I pick kids up in the draft. I stay away from the free agent market.
You bring Ingo back.
In the 6th round or something.
Jacobs. You know what I mean? You got Josh Jacobs. You bring Ingo back, and you pick up some shit in the later rounds.
I think Michelle's open. He's on free agent.
Rashad, we can let Rashad test the market, but bro, he's going to get a bag somewhere. Rashad's going to get a bag somewhere, bro. He's not coming back for $1.1 million, bro.
Yeah.
He's not coming back for that. And that's his offer from us right now. But we owe it to him to let him go and test the market, bro. We owe it to him to go and see if he can get a bag somewhere, because we can't afford that right now. Our third down back can't be our highest paid back in the backfield. That's just not going to work.
That's true.
So financially, that's not correct. That's not financially correct.
So then we do got a little bit of rebuilding on this offensive side.
Just a little. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's just a little.
No, it's not a rebuild. They got to retool. It's not a rebuild.
Yeah,
It's retooling. Because they have pieces. They just need better pieces. So you just have to retool and rearrange a couple of things.
Hey, look, don't get it wrong, bro. You know what I mean? If Ingo's legs are fine, if his knee is good and ready to go, Ingo's not slow. Ingo played running back in high school. I mean, he played quarterback in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was partially due to the fact that he could run. Yeah. So yeah. Now, you could quite possibly test free agency, but bro, you just know it's gonna be a White. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a Sony Michaels. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something non-super flashy, because they don't need super flashy running backs. Exactly. They just need serviceable running backs that fit into the scheme. That's what they look for: value and production.
Because they usually have like that style. Daniels' offense is a three back committee.
Three-headed monster in the backfield. Yes, yeah. He runs a three-headed monster in the backfield. So,
and we still have Barber too, right? Or is he gone after this year?
He's a free agent too.
What about Rivas?
I mean, we still have Regis. Yeah,
Regis. Yeah, I'm sorry, Regis. Yeah, so we still have those two options. I don't know.
They'll have a shot to get their position in this offseason. Everyone's going to have a shot at running back. Yeah. So if they don't make it, they won't be on the team for very long. Yeah. They'll probably get picked up somewhere else, and then you'll see what they can do.
Yeah, there's some gems of running backs in the late rounds, bro. There's some gems in the late rounds. You know what I mean? I don't want to use an early round pick on a running back, because there's some nice gems in the late rounds. I really want to address defense and offense. Well, it depends on why we go with, but
look at the trends, man. I had to go back and look at their history. Go back and look at the Patriots draft history with a lot of things that they do, especially with their offense. And I know offense is key and essential with it. They have pieces to work with more on defense than we do on offense. We don't know a lot of pieces we have on defense, so that's still up in the air. I know what we don't have on offense, and that's the problem. So I know that's going to be the focal point, and the quickest, easiest way to fix that is through the draft or by getting the most marquee player in free agency. I'm not too big on anyone else at the wide receiver position other than Devontae Adams. I understand Allen Robinson is out there. I'm just not gonna put that money on him. I'll let somebody else have it. If I miss, I miss. I'm putting the lottery on Adams, and that's it. After that, I'd rather go through the draft. That's just me personally. And just to acknowledge Dre, yes, the Niners' focal point is the run game, but in the playoffs, they're winning with passing, man. They won with passing and defense, not just their running game. They just controlled the clock, and they were able to dictate and dominate with a great defense and a great defensive play calling from their defensive coordinator. But Jimmy G is definitely not as bad a quarterback as you're putting on him. Jimmy G's actually a pretty decent and a top-notch quarterback in the NFL right now.
Look, I'm telling you, Jimmy G's going to Pittsburgh. He's not going back to Frisco. Jimmy G's going to Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers is going to Tampa Bay. Right?
Why do you think it's going to Pittsburgh?
Replace Big Ben, who's leaving.
Yeah, but Miami I mean, there's other teams, but why do you say Pittsburgh out of all teams?
Jimmy G wants to win. He's still in the
Okay.
shadow of Tom
Jimmy
Brady.
G wants to win that, and then also Tomlin does not want a fucking rookie. He
Yeah.
wants a
Yeah,
veteran
no,
quarterback.
I understand they need a quarterback. I was just wondering where you came up with that team out of all of them, but
because
no, it makes
Tomlin
sense.
wants a vet. Tomlin, he doesn't have no faith in the two QBs that he has on his roster right now. They're not going to get it done. They
Yeah.
want
Who
a
does he have
veteran
again?
quarterback. He has Mason Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Yeah. And that dude that got drafted in Washington, Haskins.
You think Jimmy would want to go there? I don't think he would want to go there. I don't see him going there. I see him going to Tampa Bay.
Frisco's not bringing him back.
No,
Tampa Bay doesn't want him. They want Aaron Rodgers. That's what Tampa Bay wants.
Miami will take him.
Look. Tampa Bay's getting ready to throw the house at Aaron Rodgers, bro. They're getting ready to throw the house at Aaron Rodgers, bro.
The Niners too.
Yeah.
I like Tampa Bay though. Tampa Bay's getting ready to throw the house at him, bro. They're not interested in anything else but Rodgers. That is all they're interested in right now.
It's gonna be a nice build, boy. I mean, it's hard being home though, man. Coming home.
Yeah, I think any team that needs a quarterback, they're gonna try to throw the house.
Frisco's getting ready to go with Trey Lance, bro. They gave up the farm to go and get him in the first round. They are getting ready to go with this kid Trey Lance.
They have
Win or lose, they have to go with him next year. There's no bring in a vet. You know what I mean? Look, the reason Trey Lance didn't play a lot this year is because he was injured.
He wasn't ready. No, he wasn't injured. He wasn't ready.
He was injured too. He took some shots and he took some shots early in the season by not being ready. You know what I mean? And he was injured. You know what I mean? So
they're ready to win now.
Yeah, but
he
that's
was
what I'm
drafted
saying.
the
That's
same time Love
why
was.
they go with him next year. You know what I mean? They're not gonna not go with him next year, bro. They gave up the farm to get him.
I can see that. I just think I don't know what their situation is like, but I don't know about who's going to be a free agent, who's going to be up. I don't think they have time to wait and give Trey a year to learn and do that. And
he's
I don't think they have the weapons
much
that they have
for the quarterback.
He's got all off season from right now, from the day they stop playing to the day they come back in training camp. He has that opportunity to learn that fucking book. Guarantee you, he left the fucking facility the last time they played a game with that fucking playbook. And if he wants to be a quarterback in the NFL, he's in that motherfucker every day, at least 4 or 5 hours.
I agree, but he needs the experience. I want experience.
He'll get that in the preseason. He'll get that in the preseason. Trust me. You know what I mean? They got all the offensive weapons that you could possibly need right now. They got a stellar defense. He just has to buckle down and put that offense in his head and know that shit, and then go out there and perform it. They like I said, they gave up the farm to move up and get this kid, bro. You cannot afford to sit him on the sideline another year. You can't.
Yeah, I didn't think they would think they would be this good though. Even giving up the farm, I didn't think that they would be ready right now.
He just drafted well.
If he would have been ready, if he would have came out like they thought he was gonna come out and get this offense down and know everything, bro, they might have been in the Super Bowl.
He would have started. Yeah, they would have got rid of Jimmy G a long time ago.
The problem with them is, as much as I fucking hate saying it, bro, Frisco is a quarterback away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They are a quarterback away from the Super Bowl.
No, I agree with you, man.
Not the answer. Sorry, Jimmy G got him there and they fucking lost. He had the ability to get him there again and he didn't. Jimmy G is out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If Derek Carr was on the Niners, you think they would have gone for?
Huh?
If Derek Carr was on the Niners, how would they have done this year?
He'd probably be holding a Lombardi right now.
Mm-hmm. But that defense and just Debo, yeah.
He'd probably be holding the Lombardi right now. He'd be holding it instead of Stafford.
That's all I wanted to hear, man. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if DC was over there with Frisco, bro, he'd be the one holding the trophy right now, not Stafford.
Yeah.
They would have 6. They would have 6 and start talking shit about Pittsburgh about we about to win 7.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah. So, because DC is way better than Jimmy G. You know what I mean? And they were was a quarterback away from beating the Rams. They beat them twice. You know what I mean? In the regular season, they should have beat them the third time, but the moment was too big for the quarterback they had.
You said Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he's going to Pittsburgh, and Rodgers is headed to Tampa Bay.
Somebody said Rogers not leaving on the chat.
They can't.
I don't see him staying. I don't see him.
They have to play Jordan Love now, right, 30?
Can't afford to keep him.
Yeah. You gonna see in a couple of weeks Rodgers about to put his house up for sale.
You know, is he the house built in Tennessee?
Nah, he's not selling his house.
He built a house. He bought a house in Tennessee, right, Dirty Low?
Yeah.
I'm talking about his stuff in Green Bay.
He's not selling that house in Green Bay.
You don't think so?
The market up there is not fair enough for him to sell. He'll take a loss. So, you know what I mean? He's going to hold on to that house for a minute. He'll probably hold on to it for another 5 years. You know what I mean? Because he's going to go back and forth. You know, he's not just going to leave Green Bay. You know what I mean? He's going to go back and forth. So,
there ain't nothing up there. I remember when I went, there is nothing up there, but unless you like steak.
But what if
people like that shit though, JT?
But what if he enjoys that peace and quiet and serenity at his house?
Some people like that shit.
He may just fly out for that. You know what I mean?
I can see that, but man, I mean, I learned I was a city boy real fast. Hey, cities like that, nah, man.
Hey, well, you know he a country boy, so
nah,
you know
man.
what I mean. You know he got a nice piece of property out there, man. You know he got a real nice piece of property out there, man.
Oh yeah. It was beautiful out there. I mean, it was enjoyable, but
I'm sure he got a ranch. You know how hard it is to sell a ranch?
It was what is that movie? Texas Chainsaw? It was too much like that for me at that time. I said, yeah, I'm getting the fuck back here.
It freak you out, JT?
Yeah, well, because we had an Airbnb and man, it got dark, and I said, man, we tried to go to the store to get some liquor, and man, it was like 8:45. They said, yeah, we stopped selling. I said, oh hell no. We couldn't leave fast enough, man.
Man, that sounds like a bad motherfucking trip.
Oh no, it was lovely. I mean, you have to go. It's like they force you to go to a bar, and like the cost of living is fucking amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Like shots were like $4, $3 shots out there. I said, oh shit,
Where's this at?
It was in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Shit.
But we had to fly into Chicago, then drive in because they didn't have like a airport. And I said, man, I swear to God, man, we went to a strip club. I swear to God, I thought there was like a 5-year-old kid in the strip club, man. I said, yeah, man. It was a little person though. When we walked in, I was like, yo, man, I gotta leave, man. This shit is crazy. But if you like eating steaks, the biggest fucking tomahawk steak you'll ever see in your life, though.
Oh shit!
And it was for like $25. They were real cheap. I said, damn.
Damn, you making me hungry.
I wish I ate red meat. I wish I ate red meat, but I didn't, man. I couldn't believe how big these fucking steaks were. They were bigger than the plate, and they were like you know how you get the country fried steak meal. How big those aluminum plates are?
Yeah,
that's how big that steak was. I said, Jesus. And I was like, it has to be $125 steak. That shit was like $27.
You eating good over there, boy.
Yeah, everyone, yeah. They're really thick necks over there, I'll tell you that.
With a big red around it.
Yeah, man. I couldn't believe it. Um, kind of got off topic though, but
No, man, you just made me hungry though. I'll tell you that.
You know we love talking about food, JT.
Yeah.
oh man, don't even start.
Hey, man, I was
Don't
watching
even
something
start.
yesterday. It made me think of you. Someone said, make that grilled cheese, but make sure you throw some mayo on there, man, and cook it nice. I was like, fuck, I thought
It's
about
butter.
you.
It's butter, everybody. He puts butter on it. Puts
No, I
butter.
know, but what I saw
No,
on the
I know.
commercial was mayo,
No.
and it reminded me of JT, man. I was
I'm,
like,
I'm
oh,
about, you
shit.
know what? I'm about to make some merch just because y'all keep talking about it, man. I'm about to make some merch for y'all.
Look,
Man.
Yeah, do it,
my
man.
wife keeps ordering stuff from Amazon for the baby, right? So she just ordered this one right here.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
badass, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I was like, all right, cool. Now you're not gonna get an argument out of me. See,
Yes,
little,
with a
little
capital
dirty.
Y.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Dirty, have you looked into DeAndre Hopkins' deal? Because it's getting worse out here in Arizona. Look, I'll find it out more and more.
it's not affordable for us.
I'm just saying, might make some things happen because he don't want.
So they want to get him, we have to give up 3 first rounds.
No, just stop. That's all I need.
Right
Yeah.
there.
So we
I
have
don't
to
want to hear it anymore.
They want
right there.
They want 3 first rounds.
No.
They want 3 first rounds, and they want Darren Waller.
Second part.
Damn.
Yeah.
I do the second part, and I might even give you one. I give you one first round.
They want 3 first rounds for him.
If we still had Gruden and Mayock, I'd probably do it because they fuck up every first round.
Nah, I still don't do it.
It's a joke.
They
but
want-
always fuck up
look,
first round picks.
They want all their picks back, plus they want all their picks back, plus.
Come on, you pancake eat, motherfucker.
What was wrong with him last year? His hamstring or something like that, or his groin or something like that?
Something with his legs.
Yeah.
I don't think it was as bad. I think he just was sitting out.
Oh, really?
Personally. I think he was sitting out.
Because he's never been injured till this year, right?
Look, DK Metcalf is the only one that really makes any legitimate sense. You know
Yep.
what I mean? I don't mind giving up Foster Moreau a 2nd and a 3rd round pick to get DK Metcalf on a 1.7 mil contract. I know you have to re-up him, but you don't have to re-up him this year. You can play him this year on his contract, guaranteed 1.7 mil, which is still his rookie deal. He's literally locked into that. You get him on that, you got more money next year. You do what you want to do. If you want to let him walk and test free agency, by all means, do it. There are wide receivers in next year's draft that can replace a DK Metcalf.
I was just throwing out because I'm kind of here. Yeah.
How you feel about DK, JT?
How I feel about DK?
Yeah.
With Derek Carr, I would love it. He just improved our team, to be honest with you. I mean, he's a bigger, better, stronger Brandon Edwards.
Yeah.
Be honest with you.
I was saying
the thing about DK Metcalf is he's stuck in Seattle on a 1 more year contract. You know what I mean? But he does want out. So if you can trade for him with that 1 year left on his contract, you do it. You know what I mean? Because that's an outside threat. You imagine you get a DK and a Devontae Adams. You know what I mean as your wide receivers, man. Good luck trying to defend that.
You can defend that, but then you still got somebody else on the slot that is going to destroy whoever you put on.
You got Renfro, you got Waller out there on the field, bro. Good luck trying to defend all of that, bro. And Josh Jacobs coming out the backfield. Good luck trying to defend all that, bro. Ain't no way. You can't stop that offense. You can try, but somebody getting loose.
Do you think decaf? Jesus Christ, I'm fucking tired.
Decaf.
Decaf.
You want some coffee,
need
bro?
some decaf, huh?
You want some coffee?
And I was gonna try that. What I was trying to say was, do you think DK is? This is my last question. I'm gonna be out. Fucking tired. I'm over here falling asleep. Nah, do you think he's if he does come to to us, whatever? Do you think that he would actually be mature enough for Vegas?
Yeah. His dad is an NFL guy. His dad ain't gonna put up with that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this kid is way more mature than people think. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? He's not the big flashy guy in Seattle. He's not running around getting in trouble. You don't hear anything about him. He hasn't made any mistakes since he's entered the NFL. You know what I mean? This guy is just a guy who comes to work. You know what I mean? He wants to be the best that he can possibly be. He wants to be utilized in the proper way. That's the only reason why his name is out in the market right now, is because he's really unhappy with the way he's being utilized. You know, so yeah.
Well,
people say, "Oh, because he's the big guy, he's going to get paid." No, the numbers still have to be there in order to demand a bag. The numbers still have to be there.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like the Raiders, they're not a party team. Like if you see, a lot of the guys are dolo. They make mistakes when they're not with each other. So I want guys who are going to be with each other, because then that means they could be held accountable, and they're traveling, and like they need to travel in packs to protect each other. Like, bro, you're about to make a stupid decision. Come over here. Like, I got you.
Yeah.
Like, but they're so, like, everyone who got in trouble was hanging around dolo. They're always by themselves, chilling by themselves, drinking by themselves. So the only person they got to talk to is themselves.
Right,
and these fools are idiots by themselves.
Even Carr said if Ruggs had called him, he said he would have picked him up at 3:00 in the morning if he had called. He was by himself, right? Oh no, he was with the girl, right? Ruggs.
He was with his girlfriend, man. Girls are trouble in Vegas late at night because they know you can make a mistake. That's a lifetime mistake.
Yeah,
and it's a jackpot for them.
Mo, man. 60 Mo, man. Hey, look, if you're new to the channel, man, it's your first time in, man, and you're enjoying the show, please like and subscribe. You know what I mean? I greatly appreciate that. I'm on my quest to a thou wow. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's the count? What's the count? You was like 70 way earlier.
I'm at 939 right now.
Ooh.
I'm at 939 right now. So 61 more, you know what I mean? 61
dude,
more.
You're almost there,
and
man.
I'm just letting people know it's not about the monetization. You know what I mean? It's about reaching a goal I set for myself. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is we can't do everything by ourselves. You know what I mean? So that's why I ask you to like and subscribe, you know what I mean? Because it's about me reaching a goal that I set for myself, and nobody reaches anything alone. So yeah,
you have over 100 people in here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then once he hits that 1K, he's gonna do the 12-day.
You don't get that 12-day contract.
No, I'm gonna do that when I come back from the draft.
Okay.
After I come back from the draft.
Yeah, and that happens, I'll give y'all the tutorial on the infamous PBJ and Butterman. I'll give y'all the keys to it.
Hey fellas, I'm out of here. Dirty,
I think that's enjoy you, bro.
Yes, sir, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drink decaf right now, bro. I'm gonna go sleep.
Go get that decaf coffee.
Hey, Andy Mack, appreciate that. Andy Mack, greatly appreciate that.
All right, good night, fellas.
Young DB, I appreciate that too, man.
All right, later.
Later, Dirty Law. Yo, bro, I greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
He got an
fire ass picture too, man. Fire ass picture.
Who made that avatar for you, Mike?
Like that.
You made it. Faye, you made that for him?
No, I made Mike's.
And that's dope. I like it.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. I could do with any pictures. I have an app. So I just saw his picture on his IG and I made it into a cartoon. So if you have one,
too, James. Have a blessed
It was
night.
creepy. It was
bro.
creepy.
And
It just
just like
all
I
of a
made mine,
sudden
you see
came through
mine
my
too, right?
messages.
Mine's the same way. So yeah, Mike's sitting there with his Raiders shirt on, and
Yeah,
That
hey,
was on
Dre the
Thanksgiving.
Great. I can't do the one chip challenge, bro. I got an extremely sensitive stomach, and if I try that, I'll end up in the hospital. So yeah, I'm not doing the one chip challenge. That's
Did
not.
Phil end up doing that dirty?
Yeah, Phil did it. Phil did it like a champ too. He ate the whole chip.
Damn.
Phil ate the whole chip, bro. And he didn't just take a
yeah,
small bite. He put the whole chip in his mouth, bro.
yeah, Hammer, he struggled with the one he had.
And I'll tell you, Phil disappeared from the camera for maybe about 10 minutes, bro. 10 to 15 minutes was the
What's
amount
going
of time.
to wake you up?
I'm gonna tell people the secret to it.
Huh?
You gotta lace your stomach with bananas first, and it will kill the intensity. That's the trick to eating hot food. Bananas first. Let that sit in your stomach for about 10 minutes. Then it'll take it
It
about
covers the lining of it, right?
it will protect your stomach. I mean, the heat will still be on your tongue a little bit, but it greatly helps. You'll be able to do the chip challenge.
Like Phil literally took the whole chip and just
Damn.
Yeah.
Was
now,
it hot for him or
that was
no?
Phil Robinson. Now Phil Jones did the hot sauce, the deaf hot sauce, the deaf
Oh,
salsa.
the Carolina Reaper sauce. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did that.
but yeah, the salsa where bro, he did it. He took a whole scoop chip. Yeah. But what they both handled it like motherfucking champs, bro.
Champ.
Hey, so that chip
Like
challenge,
fucking champs,
where do you
bro.
get those chips from?
You order those.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
online.
don't sell them at the store, right?
Yeah, you order.
I mean, if you go to a hot sauce store, they'll have them there. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I got addicted to doing that by a fucking asshole of a friend.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You to do it. Yeah, death by
Fucking
salsa. All
JT.
odds. Yeah, death by salsa. That's what he did. But he did it like a champ. You know what I mean? He did. They both did they shit like motherfucking champs, bro.
Hey, if we get dirty doing meal, I'll do the chip challenge.
If you get
There you go.
What?
There it is.
You get me where?
If you know what, I'll make it realistic. If we get dirty,
Get that thou.
no, hell no.
He said, "No, I'm not doing it in a week."
I'm gonna say 5,000. I'll do
5K.
the chip 1,000. Yeah, 5K. I'll do it for you.
For sure. All right, for sure. We got that written down. We got that recorded right there. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, so you said Phil went off the camera for 10 minutes. You think he probably ran to the restroom and made himself throw up, maybe? Or
Nah. He
That's the worst thing you could do, because then it comes back up.
he went and walked it off. He went and paced the block. His kids kept giving us the report. You know what I mean? And he even came back, was like, "Nah, I'm good. It's just hot as fuck." So I'm standing outside for a minute, like, yeah, but nah,
I'm telling you right now,
Sweaty and hot, man.
nah, throwing up is only gonna make you worse.
yeah, because it comes right back up.
Only gonna
Yeah,
make
right.
you worse. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So you really don't want to eat throughout the day. You're gonna do that shit, huh?
I'm ignoring Twan.
What up, Twan? What up, Boo?
Twan.
Nah, hey, Michael's not gonna do the one chip challenge at 2K for me, but my boy over here, JT, said at 5K he will. So yeah, if I ever get to 5K,
He got my number too. Even when I might be gone, I'll do it. I'll show up to the house. I'll even do it on his stream for y'all, just so y'all can see that it's a real chip. I'll do it with dirty, so he can validate it.
It's gonna be a Dorito.
I'll get a spicy nacho one for you.
nah, yeah, you got to take it out the package and everything. You got to show us the package. You got to open it. That's what Phil did. He showed us the package. He opened the package, took the chip out. Yeah, all that. So,
They're probably like $20 a chip, huh? What do you guys think?
I think it's more than that.
Oh, really? Damn.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I think it's more than that. Don't quote me, but I think it is.
Damn.
Which is why a lot of people don't be doing it because it's not like a. Well, one, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
But
And you're throwing $20.
it's not that cheap. Because if it was, you would see a lot more TikTokers doing that shit.
That's true.
Hey man, I wish I could, but to be honest with you, the Dorito chip is too small. You could tell the difference in the chip sizes.
Yeah. The color and all that of it too.
So, you
Tell
can
me
get
now
it.
get that shit
You can
like
get it on
$3.
Amazon for $19.99.
Oh shit, that's $20.
Yeah.
The real one?
Yeah, the real one is $19.99. The fake one is $7.
The fake one.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
they have a fake one.
Buy
That's
that fake one for me.
Are you kidding? They have a fake one?
Oh, man, they have a fake one. Nah.
Bro, come on. You know if one is $20, if the real one is $20, there's no way in the world I'm buying one for $7.
Yeah, give me that one from China. Yeah, give me that one from China.
Yeah.
I'll do that one from China. It'll be straight sweet and sour sauce.
Actually, the real one is $53.
That's the everybody's been eating that $7 one, man.
I know it was more than 20.
Yeah, that sounds more legit.
Oh, yeah.
$53. The one that sold out is the
Fake one
real
got
one.
gunpowder.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't want to do the fake one now because now I got to think about what's actually in it. Straight.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Raider Hollow got me thinking now. Nah, keep that thing.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Jalen Ramsey today?
I saw that. I want to respond. I think Dre said, is he overrated?
Yeah.
Bad game, maybe.
He's not overrated because he's the best corner in the league. He's
Give me
not
the thumbs
overrated.
up when you're ready. I see you over there eating. Just let me know
But
when you're ready.
I will say he's not as intimidating, or he's not as intimidating as he portrays to be, like Deion Sanders was. Like the fact that teams will challenge him with their wide receiver. Yeah, he's just But he is the best. He is the best corner in the league. Like I'd take him on my team any day of the week. So I can't say he's overrated because he is the best receiver. It's just teams are not fearful of him. Some teams are scared to go after him, but other teams, like if you have weapons and you trust your receivers, like the Bengals, they'll go after him.
Yeah,
and they don't care what receiver it is.
Avakasi, did you shave?
Yeah, I did. There's a story behind that. What's up, guys? MG, Dirty, Fade, and JT. So I've got a new job lined up, and I had to go for my medical the other day, and one of the things I had to do was fit a mask over me and do this breathing test with your mask. But what they didn't tell me is that I had to shave my stubble, my beard, everything in order to do the test properly. So I left that day after I did everything, but I had to come back today to do the test, and that's why I shaved. So, yeah.
Good, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, all that's
you look
going
21 again, man.
Is the clip song.
You look 21 again, buddy.
Yeah, hey, that clip song is going through my head. Was it the whip appeal or my baby face? That person keep going through my head when I say that. I was like, who is that?
Hey, Pharaoh, if you want, bro, pull up. You know what I mean? If you want to
cool,
talk for a while, bro, pull up. You know what I mean?
Hey, Dirty, you know
right
you're
here.
asking people what their favorite part of the Super Bowl was.
Yeah, man. What was yours?
I'm gonna answer that. The finish. The fact that it's over. Now we can get to the business and for the Raiders. Because I mean, I don't care about every other team. Now that every team's finished, it's like, right, now we can get down to business. And maybe some things can start happening outside of the coaching staff turnover. So yeah, that's my favorite part.
I agree too.
Yeah, good answer, man. Good answer.
Outside of Raider football, don't care.
I'm gonna be honest. This is the first Super Bowl where I actually forgot and was scheduling to do things on Sunday,
Oh, really?
even with the halftime show. And I wanted to see the halftime show. I was like, I think this is the first Super Bowl I just didn't care to watch.
Wow.
I fell asleep, man, the whole game.
The one I didn't want to watch was KC against the Niners, man. I hate both those teams.
Yeah.
I didn't care who won that game. I didn't care.
Yeah, I really don't remember what happened in that game aside from the end of the game.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something though? I did go to a bar to meet my friends to watch the Super Bowl, and I hadn't done that out since 2016, I believe, when the Broncos were in the Super Bowl. Now, when I went to watch that Super Bowl where Broncos played Panthers, there was a lot of Bronco jerseys. It's like 50-60% of the bar is covered in Bronco jerseys. Come today, when I went to the same bar to watch the Super Bowl, you know how many Bronco jerseys I saw?
None.
0.
Did you ask any questions?
Did you wear your Raider gear, Afakasi, when you went there?
Of course I fucking did. Come
Is
on.
that a question?
Yes.
Is that a question?
Good shit.
Fading his questions.
Hey, man, I wore my shit today.
And like this is, I went to a Steelers bar
Fucking fade, man.
and damn near got into a fight because I was like, how are y'all gonna be disrespectful to me and my team when you pump motherfuckers wouldn't even be in the playoffs without us? And when I say this old white lady looked at me like I was the devil, I told my friend, I was like, hey, man, watch my back because I think she about to attack me. Like,
It's the first time you lost to a girl. No,
First, I said she kicked me. I didn't lose. Man. I said she kicked me so damn hard.
Shots fired.
quit. She kicked you so hard you quit.
I wish I would have quit. I couldn't. There was another 2:30 left. I had to make do. I was like, all right, gotta survive. They wrapped her ass up so quick. I was like, look, I can't slam your ass right now. Yeah. But yeah, it made me want to start kickboxing though. I was like, you know what? I might want to kick somebody one of these days, but yeah, that's shit.
JT.
Hey, so let
Maybe
me
if I
ask
come
you
to
all
the
this,
States, I can
man.
teach you some things.
Since it's Super Bowl Sunday, man, what was the best dish you had?
The best what?
The best dish. If you went to a Super Bowl party, what was the best thing there? What was the best piece
You know
of
what
food?
I ate? Some hot wings, baby. Finger looking good.
I know everybody.
Hey,
had hot
hold on,
wings,
I'm gonna say this. Dirty. I did not lick my fingers one time.
You are growing up.
I had
brother.
napkins and baby wipes on deck. Didn't do it.
And you washed your hands when you walked out of the restroom, right? Before you walked out of the restroom.
I mean, I had to because like napkins break apart when you got hot wings and chicken wing sauce on. Like them little. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since Charlie's been around, and I refer to COVID as Charlie, hey, the napkins has been trash, man. They just they feel like toilet paper. So yeah, I wash my hands all the time now.
Oh, I know.
One of my
Yeah, go ahead,
Sorry.
AR. Sorry, man.
I was going to say, because you were
your
talking about
time,
chicken
AR.
wings. One of my favorite dishes when I was in America was what's that place? Rick Ross runs it. The chicken wing place.
What are you talking about? Wingstop.
Yeah,
Wingstop.
Wingstop. Love Wingstop.
Oh, you must have been in Miami,
No, I was in Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
That's funny. I had that's what we had today. We had Canitas tacos today. I was supposed to go to a barbecue, but I go, you know what? If I go there, man, I don't feel like driving home after that. I better just chill. And we bought a big old thing of carnitas and made some tacos and just watched the game and chilled.
Yeah, I miss
Hey,
red
High
meat.
Rise, that sounds like a good time, High Rise.
Yeah, I miss red meat so much. Turkey sliders on King Hawaiian. Oh shit, where was that at?
That sounds fire too.
You miss
Right now.
red meat, you said?
Yeah, I don't eat red meat no more.
Oh man,
Are you
Yeah.
vegan? Is that
Ooh,
what
burger with
No.
hot Cheetos? Ooh,
I
that
guess you
sounds
can.
fire.
I still eat fish and turkey and chicken. I only eat white meat.
You
I
hungry,
never
buddy?
I never ate pork,
Bro, a
and I
hot
had to give
Cheeto
up red.
burger? That sounds fire, bro.
A what
A hot
burger?
Cheeto burger?
Hot
Hell
Cheetos.
no, man! Come
A
on,
burger
man!
with hot Cheetos?
I need to
JT.
stop with this hot Cheeto craze, man. I'm so tired
Bro,
of seeing people put hot Cheetos on things that don't
bro.
deserve to be on. No.
We
no,
talking about a
they put
burger
that shit
though.
in burritos
A
like
hot
at Taco
Yeah,
Cheeto.
Bell and shit.
they
It's
be putting
fucking
on
ridiculous.
breakfast burritos, man. Like I'm so
No,
tired
no,
of
no.
seeing my
That's
Instagram feed with hot
going too
Cheetos.
far. But I'm saying this right here sounds like a good combination.
No,
Now,
it
some of the
doesn't.
other combination, it does.
A burger and some chips sound
It
good,
sound,
but
Yep.
it sounds better than
Agreed.
peanut butter and jelly with mayo on the outside.
nobody said mayo but you. Y'all keep adding the mayo like I didn't say it. Okay, I didn't say that. Y'all smutting my PBJs, man.
No matter what,
PBJ
that's
butter.
stuck with you, JT. That's gonna be
It's
stuck with
peanut
Didn't
butter.
you,
say
man.
mayo.
Peanut
I brought up the
butter
butter.
and jelly.
I brought up the butter. You said mayo.
No. I wasn't referring to the mayo on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I said that on any type of hot sandwich that you make.
Okay.
Now, yes,
All
did
right.
I say you could?
Okay. All right. Okay.
You always gotta clarify every time.
Mike was like that. People was in the chat. They know that, man. They be killing me like I put mayo on my PBJ. I'm like, I never said I put mayo on that. But hey, just so y'all know, there is a shirt in the works, though. There is a shirt in the works.
PJ Mayo.
I'm gonna send it to you, Dirty Watch.
On Texas toast, wheat style.
And JT
Dirty,
like Miracle Whip, right, JT?
That's my guy.
Miracle, I like Miracle
pineapple
Whip.
don't belong on pizza, man.
Hey, Dirty,
What?
did you see Michael's recommendation last night for a T-shirt for you? He says, get a shirt that says, "You know what I mean."
No, I mean,
You know what I mean? No, he
No,
did. He put that on the
Oh,
chat
I don't know
yesterday.
what
I was
you
like,
mean.
damn, Michael.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean.
I think that would be a good one, dude.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean. Do I
He's
say
gonna
that a
put you
lot?
in timeout, Michael.
Do I say that a lot?
Nah.
Shit, yeah, you do.
And like, if you put hot Cheetos on a burger, you can put pineapples on a pizza. Now, I don't condone pineapples on the pizza. No.
No. You
But
can
if you
do
put
it,
hot
if you want
Cheetos
to,
on the
It's trash.
burger,
but
I
I
can't
don't want
hold
to bite
you.
of that. I don't want to bite. I'm good. Look. To each his own. Your palate is your palate, right? But there are some things that just don't go together, and you can't convince me that they do. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. There's just some things that don't go together, and I don't give a shit what you say. You can't convince me that they do. Not gonna happen.
And Mike, I'm not gonna lie, that is, especially when you use when you have melted cheese on top of that too. Oof. Or
Well, he's talking about the burger. He's talking about the burger with the Cheetos on the inside that you said wasn't
no, he didn't. He said best burger ever is a jalapeno cream cheeseburger on a toasted sourdough bun.
Where he say that at?
Right above Raider Hollow. And
You want to make sure you put. I don't like hot on my burger. I can't eat spicy on the burger, man.
You can't eat the baby jalapenos, the green
Yeah,
ones.
I mean,
Those
I
are
can eat
good.
hot food. I just don't like hot in my burger. You know what I mean?
But when you cook the jalapeno and the cream cheese, it's gonna take all the sizzle out of that, though.
I see.
It's true. It makes it
You know
more
what I'm saying?
pickled. Yeah.
And if you really want to get funky, you can mix some of the cream cheese, put a little bit of crab meat or something.
Look, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite burgers that I've made, bro. So first off, you start with a nice half pound of ground beef patty. You know what I mean? You get that all nice and seasoned up. You know what I mean? Put you just a little bit of breadcrumb in it, not a whole lot, just a little bit. You know, just a tad. Get that mixed in to give it a nice little, moistureness to it. You know what I mean? pour you a little Worcestershire sauce in there. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Or what I like to use personally, I like to use the A1 Tabasco sauce. Have y'all seen that?
No,
The
I
green or
haven't.
red? Green or red?
The green one.
A1 has a hot sauce.
A1 has so A1 has a steak sauce with Tabasco.
Oh, okay. I haven't
They
seen
came
that
together and made one together. You know what I mean? So they have a Tabasco flavor A1 steak sauce. I pour that in the meat. Not a lot, just enough to give it some moisture. You know what I mean? Make you a nice little patty. Get you some fresh mushrooms. Get you some motherfucking red onions. Get you some fresh jalapenos, and you saute all that shit up together, right? While the burger is cooking. You know what I mean? So as you get to the end of the burger cooking, you start sauteing all of that up. You know what I mean? You get you a nice honey oat wheat bread bun. You know what I mean? I like wheat bread, you know. It's more healthy.
Who's that?
Sorry, that's my niece.
I was like, are you about to get attacked? Like,
No, I'm babysitting my niece. She's watching something with the headphones in. Sorry, my apologies. I'll mute the mic.
For sure. But you know what I mean? So I like wheat bread, so that's why I use, you know, wheat buns. But you know what I mean, get you some nice secret sauce by Hidden Valley. You put that on the bread, you know what I mean? Get you the lettuce, tomatoes, put that on the bottom, you know what I mean? So the bottom of your bread is not soggy. You know what I mean? You don't want the bottom bun to get soggy. So you protect it with the lettuce. You know what I mean? So that the juice is caught by the lettuce and it doesn't soak up the bottom of the bun.
Good tip.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Hey, Lily, you don't have to put the jalapenos on. But, yeah, I mean, trust me, the mushrooms and the red onions, man, fire. Trust
So
me.
wait, you saute the mushrooms, the onions, and what was the other thing you put together?
Jalapenos.
Yeah.
Jalapenos. Yeah.
Are we charcoal grill, regular grill, propane? What are we doing?
It's your choice. You can grill your burger. You can put it on the skillet. It's your choice. You know what I mean? Get you a nice cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Throw some butter in that bitch, right? Get you some bacon too. Slap you some bacon in the motherfucking skillet, right? So after you get the patty done, you got the bacon cooked, everything is sauteed up, right? And then you go get you an avocado. Cut your avocado open, put you some nice slices on top of that burger, and topped off with just a little bit of ketchup, not a whole lot, just a little bit of ketchup around the top. Put that bun on, bro. Smack it. That's mother. Oh, and cheese. Don't let me forget the cheese. I myself, I like pepper jack, so I like to throw me 2 slices of pepper jack on my burger. You know what I mean?
That's sounding good, Dirty.
Yeah.
Are you a chips man or a fry man?
I'm a fries man. Yeah, I gotta have the potatoes, bro. I gotta have the potatoes. I'm good.
Tater tots or fries?
Fries.
Yeah.
Fries.
Kringles, steak fries. What you getting?
Steak fries. If I got a choice, steak over Kringle, most definitely. Seasoned if they're available.
Seasoned. There you go.
Seasoned if they're available. Yeah, most definitely. Chili and cheese if you got that too. Chili and cheese on top of that if you got that too. Hey, look, it's the young buckaroo.
That must be
What's up, youngster?
Yo, what's up, JT? I hope UCLA has a fun time over there. I appreciate it. The Rams, screw them, but I mean, hey,
a broken clock is right twice a day.
The refs want to do what they want. I heard a lot of fireworks went off today. Where was this the last couple of weeks? I don't know where they were. They're finally coming out of their shells. So
wait, you heard fireworks? You the first person to say that in
all
LA.
these fans, just not like that.
Bro, I'm telling you, the Super Bowl party I was at, and they came out with motherfucking fireworks. The owner of the motherfucker was throwing the party.
Over here it was around.
Look, this is how you know LA is not run by the Rams. They didn't do a sky cam over LA. There's no sky cam.
Did you see the people on the street? Have you seen the video yet?
No.
A bunch of them don't even got a Rams gear on. It's just a bunch of teenagers like with just recording.
Do they even say Rams, or just like could be any type of recording?
They're yelling whose house? Rams house.
No, never mind. That says it all.
Nah, it's going crazy.
Hey, what kind of cheese did you put on that? I'm sorry, I missed it. Well, on that burger, you putting cheese on it?
If it ain't pepper jack, it ain't worth it.
No, I didn't know what Dirty put on his.
I think.
Hold on. 1 second. I'm refreshing.
Yeah, I was about to say his connection was going bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you how was it out there on Saturday with Tia beating Derek Lewis? Or wait, is he from New Zealand or from Australia?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I can't say your name.
You said Aussie. Just call me AR if you struggle. Just call me AR.
I'm gonna get one of these. I'm bad with names, man.
All right, you know what? Before I answer the question, I want to hear you try and say it correctly, just one time. Afakazi.
No, put it up there, Dirty. I gotta read it.
Say Afakazi.
Wait, Afakazi?
Yeah.
There you go.
Beautiful.
There you go.
My reading's impeccable. If you say it to me, it's gonna, my dyslexia will kick in.
Hey, that's why I sounded it out for you. Hey, Eric.
So what was it?
We don't want to hear. We do not want to hear the Lunchable rappers, bro. You know what I mean? If you can quietly keep the.
Fuck, I knew I forgot something. I was going to buy Lunchable today just for Eric when he did.
Hey, E, let me ask you a question. Are you not on screen because you're in a white tee? Because you always seem to pop up on screen with some nice, like bright ass Lakers shit. You know what I mean? Or your Raiders shit, or your Dodgers.
You know what's crazy? I am in a white tee. That's crazy.
I know, because I saw you. I saw you. I saw you sitting in your plain white room in your plain white tee.
Okay, I don't got a white room, but yeah.
With your stretched out collar. I saw you.
Did you get some rest, Eric?
He just woke up.
Like a 1 hour nap, yeah.
Yeah, where's your sister?
Eric.
She didn't come? Go.
Yeah.
Gotta get rest, brother.
See what's cracking with you, man. If you first time here, man, like, subscribe. You know what I mean? Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. You know what I mean? We got about another 10 more minutes to go. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my stuff a little bit shorter than my 3 to 7 hour shows that I'll be doing sometimes. You know what I mean? But most definitely. What's up, E? What was your favorite part of this Super Bowl, man?
I mean,
Eric, that's you, Eric.
The halftime show. I think the halftime show was probably. I mean, shit. I mean, that was honestly. I mean, it could have been better in my opinion. The halftime show, I thought they were gonna come up with nothing but a J thing, but they didn't play that, so I was pretty mad at that. But I don't know, man.
What made you think they was gonna come out with that?
That's a classic, man. I would have honestly thought. I mean, I don't know. I thought they were gonna come out with the hologram too.
Yeah, the hologram. They couldn't get the stage where it needed to be.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, that requires a special stage, man. That hologram,
Okay. Yeah.
that shit requires a special stage. So, yeah, and it's $750,000 for the fucking stage.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Man, that would have been fire if they had Tupac in the hologram, man. That'd have been nice.
shit. They said it cost them $1 million to produce the first hologram.
Damn, man. That would have been.
Damn.
They would have
Yeah.
blew all halftime shows.
I gotta go, guys. Take it.
All right.
All right, Alpakazi.
Snoop Dogg owns Death Row now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like to use it.
I'm still looking into that. I'm trying to gather enough information on that. You know,
He purchased the rights to it.
yeah.
So once everything is finalized, if it goes through and no one bids on it or comes for it, he will.
Yeah, he always got that shit Wi-Fi when he go walking the dog. You know, it ain't no goddamn self-service out there.
My bad. I had to chase my dog. Her ass was in the damn.
I just said that too. Every time you gotta walk the dog, we get the shit Wi-Fi service.
No, it goes off my Wi-Fi and then it goes on, and then when I get back inside, it goes back on. So
Yeah.
I said, "Get in."
Hey, Eric, how are you, man?
Yo.
Looking like Eminem without a beard.
Baby,
What's up, Slim Shady?
If you had one moment. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just starting.
What's up, Slim Shady? What's cracking with you?
What up, man? What up? Oh, shit.
You like the game, Eric?
It was a good game, man. It's just the ending and these dumbass refs at the end, bro. It's
I guess I was the only one who wasn't upset about that.
I know.
Man,
You saw it fair, huh, JT? Not fair, but
Hey, man, it wasn't egregious, man. It wasn't.
Hey, look, the only thing that was egregious about it was the fact that they started calling it so fucking tight towards the end of the game, and it just looked obvious, bro. They made it look obvious. That's the egregious part about it, bro. They made it look obvious because one of those was a ticky tack. You know, the first one was a ticky tack, bro. The second canceling out penalties, that was bullshit. That should have been on the offense. It should have been the penalty, you know, plus the loss of yardage, and then replay the motherfucking down.
It should have been a touchdown. If anything, he caught it. He caught it.
Yeah, but the penalty was on the offense. If they hadn't called that on the defense, they would have called the penalty on the offense. So, yeah.
It's crazy how they randomly called holding like the first time in the whole game on any team too.
Exactly. So
Now
the holding call would have brought the touchdown back plus the 10-yard loss.
Yeah.
You know,
If it had been the Raiders, they would have cut through some flags. You know that.
No, they wouldn't have been on the 10-yard line. It would have been a punt, like 20 plays. That was like a 15-play drive. Our drive would have been like 8 plays at most.
Yeah.
I think OBJ may be done with football, ready for life.
Nah, he's not done.
Bro, it's the same knee. What's up, Raider Solo? It's the same knee. It was non-contact. It was him trying to plant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's that artificial turf. It's not the first time. That's not the first or second or third person blew their knee out in that field. And Joe Burrow almost did it too. It's that artificial turf, man. Get rid of that shit.
Hey, look, I had a problem with the free touchdown. I had an issue with that. I felt like the face mask should have got called on that. You know what I mean?
Well, they both got a touchdown out of bad calls, so they canceled out, right?
Yeah. Nah, yeah. I think, but no, seriously, in all honesty, bro, I'm being 100%, and I don't wish anything bad on anybody, bro. But I honestly think OBJ may be done with football, bro. He got his ring.
You could be right, but he also lives in LA. He needs that big payday.
Actually, he doesn't.
And he just had a baby.
He's here because he has investments here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's got money working behind the scenes here in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? He's not going to be hard pressed for the cash. He just wanted to be closer to his businesses and get that ring. His best ability to get the ring was with us, was with the Rams.
True.
You know what I mean? It was with the Rams. So he went, he got his ring. I even think he might think that his career may have been at its downfall. You know? So, you know, if I'm gonna go out, man, at least I'm gonna go out getting that ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and yeah, artificial turf sucks, bro.
Well, the Rams got Aaron Donald said he's contemplating retirement. There's another player who said it. You have like 4 or 5 free agents. So man, they got lucky they went out with a win because they was about to have to break this whole team up.
That offensive
Oh,
tackle.
that brings up a question. All right. So did today's game change your opinion on Von Miller? Because he was dogging today.
I said I want Von in here next year if we can afford it.
Yeah, you did.
If we can get Von Miller in here, bro, I take him.
I was someone against him, but after seeing what he was doing, hey man, he still got the moves.
Mm-hmm.
He got the speed.
He shows up when it matters. He shows up when it matters.
They said he was great in the locker room too, man.
Yeah,
he been there.
Hey, he came in for a discount.
Yeah, came in for a discount. Is the only one with a ring, so everyone has to shut up and listen because he was the leader of the team that won. So you got to shut up, and that's exactly what he did. That's why they were ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and honestly, I'm on board. We need him, man. He's definitely the voice that we need.
In that linebacker room, Von is the voice that you need, man.
No, I'm not even a linebacker room, the locker room, period. He's going to get and command the respect that's needed.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to respect him. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champ. He can get, and he will and can get in people's faces.
In fact, that's my next show. Bring in Von Miller.
Yeah,
can we see how much he's worth right now?
The price just went up.
Yeah, true.
So whatever's showing, he's asking for more. And this is the thing: we really don't need him until the playoffs anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, we just got to get in the playoffs
They
this
get him
year.
like week 8, didn't they, or something like that?
Oh, he fits everything we need. I'm gonna be honest. He legitimately fits every need that is missing from our defense.
So, Von Miller contract was 6 years, 114 million. 17 mil signing bonus, 19 mil average, 70 guaranteed.
Like this, isn't the Broncos paying that though?
70 total guarantees. Guaranteed at signing 42 million. 2022 undrafted unrestricted free agent.
You know this guy, JT?
Do I know who?
Thorf.
Nah, kick his ass out.
I just reported him right now, so.
Why you report him instead of just blocking him and kicking him out, man?
Because T says that you have to report them or they'll come back. That's what T says.
Okay, so report him and then block him.
Okay.
It's like the shit out of him.
Come on, producer, man. Come on, producer, man. I want to keep telling you how to do your goddamn job, man. Goddamn job, man.
I'm in the waiting, Dirty, so fire him whenever you want.
So look, Von Miller's base salary in 2020 was $17.5 million, right? He went and played for the Rams for $700,000, 22.
Wow.
He went and played for $722,000, $223.
Nah, he's gonna ask for the house. I don't want him. I already see what he's about to ask for.
It's gonna be his last contract too, so he's gonna
finessed
want
the
money.
He
Yeah,
gonna
he
want.
finessed the
want
shit
the
out of the
house.
Broncos. The Broncos
Hey,
had to
look,
pay most of his
So the
salary.
Broncos are still on board for that, aren't they?
The Broncos had to eat 25 million.
Damn.
They had to eat $25,625,000.
Oh,
let
I
him
would have
go.
been pissed if I were to let go.
To buy him out of his contract, they had to buy him out at 20.
Man, he got a severance package with a ring.
Salute, parents.
Boy, that's winning right there.
Oh, he's living large right now.
That's crazy. He played his cards right.
That's what happens when you bet on yourself, man.
Yeah, I'm happy for him, even though he's a former Bronco and went to the Rams. I'm happy for him, man, because he plays hard.
Not gonna lie, I wish they would have lost now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you're right, man. Donald finally got one too, man.
There's a lot of free agents on both sides of the ball, both teams that are
I'm
going.
not gonna lie. I think they let go of Uzma.
They got top 3 in cap space next year. The Bengals or top 5. One of those.
The tight end, JT.
They might let him test the market.
He'll get paid. That's for sure.
I mean, I don't know if he get top money though.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, how many of these players do you think they can bring back?
Depending on what team.
Next year?
How many what?
You think the Rams can come back with how many, with the staff that they have? I mean, I know they're going to be struggling a little bit with the money and all.
Oh yeah, they'll be back, bro. It's LA.
Yeah.
like they're known for finessing salary cap no matter what team they've been. LA teams are just like that, and they're going to do it. And with a Whitworth or whatever his name is retiring, and Aaron Donald, that saves something for them. I think. I forgot what it is, but
that offensive tackle will be nice at our right tackle.
Yeah.
You think OBJ comes back next year, Eric?
Oh yeah. I think so.
Yeah, he just had a baby. I don't see him walking away. Not walking away from a contract that he was earning, and someone's gonna pay him.
Imagine how Detroit's feeling right now. Going, man, we had this quarterback, we let him go, and boom, he won a Super Bowl. Fuck.
I think they feel perfectly fine because they weren't gonna build a team like that.
Yeah, that just shows you right there. Their organization, they don't build around their like the quarterbacks, and they haven't been successful in years. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Would you guys like what? Well, obviously you would take it, but they threw everything in the bag to fucking win this year.
They're looting it.
They're looting and stuff.
No, is that in LA?
Vandalizing.
In LA? Why does LA always do that shit?
Do what?
They loot. They vandalize every time they win.
It's the easiest way to come up, man.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to come up, and typically you don't get caught because everybody's insured and they know it.
Yeah.
I just hope they didn't do it in the hood. And they did that shit in Beverly Hills with the white people.
No, that's true. That's true.
I lived through that 92 riots, man.
Yeah. When Reginald Denny got beat up, like when he got pulled out the truck, that block that's over on the wall, that's my house.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's right in my house, Compton. Yep, Compton Boulevard and Kent Street. So when the dude hit him with the brick, we saw that over the wall. And my mom said,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that was crazy.
Reginald something, his name was, I think.
Reginald Denny.
Yeah.
That was a really sensitive time too when all that happened. You know, with the NWA coming and all that crap.
The Rodney King shit. Because I went to school with his daughter.
Yeah, that's history right there. To be honest, I mean,
I remember my cousin hit that Circuit City, man, around that time.
I know that one. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Exactly what. Yeah, they hit that, but they were stupid, man. They were just doing that, running to the news camera with their face running. I was like, stupid.
Yeah,
All y'all about to get hit up.
yeah, those some crazy times, man.
Somebody's phone died.
What up, Dirty?
No, the Wi-Fi in the neighborhood is triple for some reason,
Oh, Wi-Fi problems, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, you
and
guys
it's,
always
it's
play.
crazy because I'm plugged in. You know what I mean, I don't even have Wi-Fi, bro. I'm literally hardline plugged. You know, so it's
Coax
got,
cable?
huh?
You got the coax cables?
I got the Ethernet cables.
I mean, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you got the DSL link, direct service line.
He's got the McDonald's Wi-Fi. He lives right next door.
I do not have Wi-Fi, asshole.
I'm in waiting. Kick them out, Dirty. I'm in
Hey,
waiting.
bro, look,
said he's been waiting.
just because I'm on the phone, you know what I mean, don't mean I don't have control over the things I need to have control over.
There was downtown LA. Fucking idiot. They stupid, man. You know, fuck over a person who probably doesn't have the insurance to cover it, and then he gonna be bitching about that shit. I hope they get their ass whipped on motherfucker who, or the people who are smart enough to be in their stores with guns and shoot motherfuckers if they try to break into my store. That's what I would do. Whenever there's big events and you got a store downtown, make sure you go to your store and say, that's what we had to do at my brother's store with shoes. Registered gun owner, and we wrote that in just spray paint on the door. So if you broke in, you was gonna be met with a shotgun.
I feel bad for all the little small businesses that lost their businesses throughout all this pandemic and shit, man.
Wait, did they set it on fire, Eric, or did they just loot?
They just looted the shit out of it.
They just looted the shit out of it. They might be covered, man, but
yeah, looking at the video, it looks like they're just looting right now. But fuck, like,
regardless, it's some stupid shit to be doing.
Yeah,
Eric, is that going on like right now, or was that earlier?
It's been going on, bro. It's still on.
Dude, it's over past midnight. They're still lit. Wow.
Well, yeah, that's what people think. They think that, hey, let's go steal because they have the insurance to pay for it. But
they broke
not
the shit out
everybody
of the truck.
What the?
I said they were going to get one car. That's not a big group. Like that just takes one riot squad to start whooping some ass.
Look, if that's my car, nigga, I'm coming out.
Oh, hey, what was that?
Downtown?
What was that kid's name? The one from Minnesota. Go ahead, man. Defend yourself, man. Or if that dude in the truck was to hit the gas and just start running over people. I think
yeah, Cincinnati would have won that one.
My car that I pay a car note every month. You better move out of my fucking way.
I'm gonna be honest. It probably would have been worse in Cincinnati because they have real fans. It would have been worse over there.
Hey, look, bro. Looting and rioting is not because your team wins a Super Bowl. It is not an excuse to do this dumbass shit that these people are doing.
Winning anything is not an excuse to riot.
It's not. It's just not.
Like here in the Bay, when the Warriors were winning, or they were talking about, they go, "Hey man, hopefully people here in the Bay aren't going to loot," and they did it, man. So, which was
bro,
nice.
You know that shit's premeditated. Ellen, he's winning tonight, man. I'm gonna go down here and steal these J's.
Yeah, just a come up, man. It's an easy come up because they know they're gonna wait to see where all the police go, and they're gonna go in the other part of the town. Like I said, they didn't do that shit in the white part of town because they know.
Yeah,
nigga, White Mike would have blew his head off.
You stay up too, man. Raiders for life, my dude. Have a great night.
What happened? Sent to Heaven's Gates.
Huh?
Who's he referring to? MJC?
When who do you send to Heaven's
Gates?
No. I don't know. Who, I mean, if anything happened, my condolences, brother. Or if you're referring to send them to Heaven's Gates, then maybe what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
But no, LA's been doing that since the Lakers. I'll be honest, I think they've been doing that since before the Lakers, man.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, they just anytime there's a reason to celebrate, motherfuckers will do extra shit. Like I said, man, if you a business owner, man, get a gun because you legally can in LA. You just got to petition for it and get a freaking license. And whenever some big shit goes down, they could be at your store, man. Protect your asset. They stopped that shit real quick because when they tried to do that shit in the riots with them Asians, they weren't having it, boy.
Oh no, the Koreans, yeah. That's why Eric rolled up in his white T-shirt. He rolled up late. Where you been earlier, man? Where you been?
Wasn't home.
He did change his appearance.
Wasn't home.
Salute, Nail.
I was in Fontana.
He's all, you like my new microphone I got here?
You just
No,
say
I'm
no to
kidding.
that, ain't that right, my nigga? Skip to what? I said we say no to drugs.
That's that movie, the
Is
Fear
that
of the
School
Black
Day?
Cat, right?
Huh?
Is that what movie is that? I gotta watch that, man.
Fear of the Black Cat, I think,
High
right?
School Dance.
No, I watched the Fear of the Black Spat.
High School Dance.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dirty, I now know who you're talking about in that movie. I watched it.
Who?
Fear of the Black Hat that you posted on Friday. I watched that whole thing. Hey, man, that was. I caught all the references that they had, man. I'm just crying. Like, how many ice cube clones did they have?
Ice tray, ice box,
ice
coffee. Oh, they call them ice coffee. I was like, what?
And then they had rosemary, thyme, and
sage. Rosemary,
Oh,
thyme, sage. Yeah. They just salt and pepper. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plus we special spices.
We the real spices over here.
They just comment. Like what? Nah, man. It's just slammer. I dropped the MC. It's just slammer now.
Yeah, so I was crying when I was like, damn, he looks so stupid. Or what was the other one? You guys had 17 managers over the course of a. Hold on, we got to handle some business real quick. We'll be right back with you.
Right back.
And they whooping their manager on camera.
Hey, is it cool, my brothers? Nah, I ain't feeling cool. I'm actually feeling kind of cocky. Yeah, hey, that movie is hilarious, man. If you get a chance, it's on my channel. You know what I mean? You can fully watch it on my channel now. I can't stream it like this, but I can actually stream it through my channel. So if you get a chance, if you're bored, hour and 27 minutes is how long it runs. I'm telling you, I know it's a little raunchy for today's era, you know what I mean, and time. Remember, it was filmed in 93. You know what I mean? It has a hell of a message in it, though. You know what I mean? If you look, it's a comedy, but it's also, you know, it's got a hellified message in it too. You know what I mean? Like, fuck y'all motherfuckers. FYM. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. Look, that's the first. Look,
ASMD too.
ASMD and suck my dick. I was gonna call it and suck my big black dick, but I'm kind of more like an almond mocha color motherfucker.
Oh, they said that I wouldn't be able to do that.
Plus, it didn't fit across the top, you know. But nah, he did acronyms, all that FYI that y'all doing right now. Yeah, he did that shit in his movie. You know what I mean? He was, you know, NWH, niggas with hats. Yeah, you know what I mean, and people ask if that movie came out, you know what I mean, if it's a copycat of CB4. Well, in actuality, that movie, they both came out in 93. That came out in January of 93. CB4 came out in March of 93.
That's what's crazy. I was like, damn, I'm just seeing all the CB4 references. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, this was filmed first.
Yeah.
So, I think that he had something to do with CB4, and they had a falling out, and he took his script, and that's, you know what I mean. So this was the actual real script for CB4, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because the DJ from CB4 was in that other group.
Yeah,
he was one. Yeah, and then they added the brother. You know what I'm saying? Light skinned dude from Poetic Justice? Not Poetic Justice. What's the other one? Jason's Lyrics.
Jason's Lyrics, yeah.
Dude who played him, and then I don't remember the other. Or it was Chris Rock was the other guy.
That love scene with Jada Pinkett. Ooh, wee boy.
Are you doing the chip challenge right now?
Nah.
5K. I did that at 5K.
Do the chip challenge right now, man. Let me see it.
I do regular Doritos with lemon, and I put lime, and I put a little bit of hot sauce on it.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, ladies and
always
gentlemen, it is coming to the end of the show. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
I,
at
mean,
6%.
I appreciate everybody pulling up and hanging out with this after Super Bowl bash that we had. Appreciate you, the conversation. E, tell them where they can find you, man.
Yeah, you can find me at the SC Experience. Period at C and then Experience. That's pretty much where you can find me on all Instagram, Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter. So yeah, Instagram and YouTube.
For sure, for sure.
Stack them up.
Yeah. Push a P.
Michael, say something nice to the world.
And you know me, man. I appreciate every single one of you, man, and especially you, Dirty, for letting me always come to your platform, brother, and letting me speak my mind, man. I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Fade.
Hey, again, man, I echo his comments, sir. Appreciate you bringing me on, and let me let you know where you guys can find me. You can find me on Dirty's channel.
And everybody else's too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raider Hollow.
The links up, fades in.
I don't know.
And Eric. Yeah.
JT, my brother.
Yeah. You can find me in a. I don't know. You can find me anywhere. I don't know. Shit. I was trying to come up with some catchy. It's too fucking late. It's fucking 1:18, man. You find me when you find me. Shit, I pop up somewhere.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Well, like I said, man, I greatly appreciate everybody being here tonight. You know what I mean? As I always say, you know.
Oh,
you been
I got one thing.
What?
For everybody on here, if you've had COVID or know someone who has had COVID, please go get a physical check and get an MRI on your organs. Please, please, please. I stress, I'm not begging you. I'm just advising you. Like I said, my brother went into cardiac arrest because he had complications from COVID. So if you've had it, know someone who has had it, please do, because it can come in at any moment. He had no symptoms, no nothing. Cardiac arrest just happened. Luckily, he was at work and a passenger saw that something wasn't right and gave him CPR and saved his life. Please, please, please go get checked and let your family members know so they can go get checked.
Yeah.
Well said, JT.
Yeah, that's good. Always spread that positive vibe out there for people to say, actually, you know what, man, you saying that, I got to do that too. I've had COVID twice and I'm vaccinated, but you're right. I should go back and at least get checked and make sure.
Just ask for a physical and get a full physical. Don't get the little bullshit ass physical that they be doing. Say you want a full physical and ask them to do, and let them know I want an MRI on my organs just so you can see. Because you might not even know you can have clogged arteries or something could be down. It's a simple picture. It's something simple.
Okay. Thanks, JT.
Oh, yeah, will do.
Love everybody. Pass it back dirty. Love y'all. Y'all see me when you see me, man.
I gotta freaking
take care, JT.
I gotta be awake for the next 3 hours because I'm trying to fix my schedule on sleeping.
Or actually, before I go, Terrence, how you doing, man? I wanted to check up on you, Terrence. How you feeling, brother?
Hope you're feeling better, Terrence.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's been sick.
He's looking for the letter.
Nah, I'm not looking.
Eric, when's your next show, Eric?
Probably in 10.
Huh?
I have to stay away for the next 3 hours.
After party at SC Experience.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out, man. I'll see y'all later.
Always good, JT. Love you, brother. Take care, man.
Oh, there we go. He checked in.
Yeah,
man.
Part one
I was
was yesterday.
waiting for Terrence to respond.
I was looking for my quote of the day real quick, and
So
so
okay. I'll let you give it. I was gonna give one since I knew you was looking for one, but I'll let you do it then. I'm out.
yeah,
All right.
all right, bro. Love
All
you,
right,
man.
JT.
Oh,
So,
okay, Sultan, you set it up.
I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you two quotes of the day. You know what I mean? As we get ready to leave, man. So the first one I'm gonna give you is, you know what I mean. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. All right, that was Thomas Edison.
I
The
like
other
that.
one, the other one I'm gonna give you today is money and success don't change people. They merely amplify what is already there. Yeah.
You be hitting those quotes, be fire.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Thanks.
Good shit, Dirty.
Thanks, Dirty. Good. That's good stuff.
But
man.
yeah, guys, Sultan's going live. So after party at Sultan's.
Hey, look, there's 81 people over here, man. If y'all ain't doing nothing, man, slide on over to my boy Sultan's channel, man. I might
Hell
even
yeah.
pull up for a hot minute. You know what I mean? I might even pull up for a hot minute, but you know what I mean. At some point in time, you know, everything must end, and I just want to end my show as I always do.
I wish everybody could be like me.
Hey,
perfect ending, man.
Eric's all.
Y'all know how I end my show, man. I always leave y'all with my favorite saying. You know what I mean? No matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, go get your motherfucking sunshine.
Dirty to 1000.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you, Dirty.
Thank you.